Did it. We are live. We are live from Doublin Gap. Hey everybody, how you doing? Jim Bull here, Brat Magazine, calling a live action. Trying something new here from Doublin Gap. I'm the new track announcer for 2026 here at Doublin Gap, and we want to try and get more action out to more people. So if you're at home, you can follow along with the live timing and what we're doing here from the track. I'm going to be announcing. Hope we don't get a lot of feedback. We had a little break. 50 cc's were out on the track doing some practices because we had a lot of mud here earlier. The guys had to get ready. So we're going to call the racing. It's going to get started here. We're going to pick back up with race number 8. We're going to be going through the microphone. Hopefully that works. And hopefully by next round, 21st, 22nd of March, you got to come back because we're going to try to have some live race action from the track. Right, Brock?
Yeah.
Brock here is my helper. And we got, can you do me a favor, Brock? Can you go out and make sure that the PA speakers work? Okay. Let me know if you can hear me. Just right out here on the porch. And let me know if you can hear me talk. Hey, everybody. 50cc practice is finishing up. Good deal. Come on back in, Brock. Brock's helping me out here in the booth here today a little bit. And we had to adjust our 50cc practice here because of the track conditions earlier today. They are just finishing up on the track. And right now, we have the 85, 150, 12 to 15 C division and 85, 9 to 11 C division on the gate, waiting for that drop to get started here for their first round of motos. The card guy is out there ready to go. 85, 150, 12 to 15 C. We have Eric Hinterman from Thurmont, Maryland. Cameron Shockey from Abbottstown, Pennsylvania. Noah Hungerford from Keymar, Maryland. Eli Coons, Fayetteville, Pennsylvania. Tristan Gordon, Shippensburg, PA. Nico Lanady, Milton, PA. Who knows? Colson Forey, Hanover, Pennsylvania. Abram Height from Fayetteville. And if I get your names wrong, please kindly let me know because we want to get sure everyone gets the recognition they need. Also, split gate 85, going to be a split gate 85, 9 to 11C. We have Roxanne Weber from Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Jackson Petro from Irwin, PA. And Sebastian Velasquez.
Vasquez. I don't know how to say
Brock
it
don't know either, from Shippensburg, PA. And he's a local boy. Looks like they're firing the bikes up. I like working from outside, but my mic only reaches so far. And you can only see me so far on our live, so you really don't need to see me, right? You want to see the race in action. Maybe you can look at Brock. He's a lot better looking, a lot younger and a lot better looking than I am. Look, he's over here shaking his head. Yeah, I am. Brock's been racing here at Doublin Gap since he was, 4 or 5 years old?
4 or 5. Yeah.
4 or 5. His uncle Jeff Yentzer taught him how to go out here and race. His mom and dad are in the family, help run the track here. We do have the 85C classes, have their bikes fired up. The 2-minute card is up, and they're getting ready to drop this gate in this first moto racing action here at Doublin Gap. I'm guessing they're going to put the older kids off the gate first. Yes, sir. We got 85, 150, 12 to 15C racing action. Just left the gate for the first motos through the first turn. We won't get our live timing kicked in until they come around across the finish line the first time around. I'm going to sneak over here and see if I can figure out who's coming around. There's some blood on the number plates, and it's hard to tell.
Looks like the 117.
117 of Noah Hungerford in first place. We got a fight battle for second here between the 222 and the 711. 222 by Eli Coons and 711 Abram Height out of Fayetteville, Pennsylvania. And what? Did the younger kids go? Yeah, man. We got the 85, 9 to 11C off the gate on the second gate drop coming around here. We'll see what's going
45.
on. What is it, number 45?
Yeah.
See, Brock, he's got them young eyes. Roxanne Weber is out front on the KTM again.
Then Sebastian.
Then Sebastian on the 73 bike. And Jackson Petro riding number 61, right?
Yeah.
That step-up's been tough for everybody over there today, Brock. Brock, I appreciate you being in the booth here with me, help calling the action, because your eyes are better than mine, and 2 men are better than one, right?
Yeah.
All right, then drop down in the pond, coming around the back part of the track. We are live. I think so. I think we're live on YouTube. The camera says we are. I downloaded some software this morning to try and use my Canon camera, my DSLR, so we can get you some racing action. And wasn't able to figure that out. We got to get some microphones figured out, background noise, things like that. But we'll get it dialed in. We'll make it work. But then I had to delete that really quick because we had trouble going live, right, Brock?
Yeah.
We got, hey, thank God for young minds, man. He helped me figure it out. So good job, dude. I'm glad you were here. We might still be trying to get it going. We were shooting for 1 o'clock for this live video, and we got it off about 105. We did all right. So we're going to stay live for a while, see what happens, at least through this the rest of this first set of motos. We might just let it run. I read somewhere the other day the longest Facebook or YouTube live video was like 713 hours.
What?
What? He says, what? I'll tell you what, man, I don't know what it was about. But here we got our rider coming around.
It's still the.
Over the finish line, the green flag is out. We are racing one lap down in the 85. 12 to 15 C division. Is that the 117?
Still the
Noah
117.
Hungerford from Kemar, Maryland on the KTM riding an orange bike. 117, he's got a pretty good lead, huh, Brock?
Yeah, big gap.
Big gap, he says. Big gap. Who's next?
Eli Coons.
Eli Coons, number 222. See, Brock knows these guys because he races against lots of them. I've been away from the track for a while. I'm still trying to figure everybody out. So what do we got here? We got the number 117 at Noah Hungerford. Going a 15-second gap on Eli Coons, followed by Nico, Lanady, Abram Height, Eric Hinderman, Tristan Gordon, and Cameron Shockey, rounding out the 12 to 15 division in the C class. 85, 12 to 15 C division. So hopefully this YouTube video you can hear a little bit better back in the pits. Hopefully we got some people tuning in. Like and subscribe to our channel. Share it around. And we'll try and make this a big deal, right? Okay, what do we got next coming through? We're going to have a couple kids riding in the 9 to 11.
Oh!
What? Oh, bad wreck. Rider's good. Bike went launching. I missed it, but Brock saw it. You got to love the reaction. Oh! Right?
The bike handlebar was stuck into the guy's wheel and he dragged the bike like the whole way down the hill.
Oh, my goodness. What a crash. But he's up, getting the bike on. Bike looks okay. He looks okay. Who is that? Number 711?
Yeah.
Was that our race leader?
That was.
No, Abram Height. No, he was, Abram was back a little further. Noah 117 is our race leader, not 711. We get these 711. It's like Wawa and Sheets, right? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Me and Brock working together here. Just don't miss your moto and buddy. I don't know when you're racing again, but I appreciate you helping here in the booth at Doublin Gap. We're at Doublin Gap MX Park, DublinGapMX.com. Check out we have 10 race schedule here. Next event is March 21st and 22nd. We have a PA MX race here at Doublin Gap, and we're all getting ready. We got a lot of riders in from out of town getting ready for our area qualifier, Northeast qualifier, coming up the weekend of March 27th to the 29th, I think. Is that right, Brock?
Yeah.
That's right. I think so. I got it wrote down here because I'm old and I can't remember stuff. Oh, that's the practice schedule. 27th through the 29th, we got an LLQ area qualifier here at Doublin Gap. Friday practice day, I think it's 12 to 5. We'll have 2 days of racing action to qualify to move on to the regional event, right? Okay. So we got good stuff going on here. 85, 9 to 11C. We have Sebastian Velasquez is what we're shooting for. All right. Now Sebastian must have just went down. I don't know what happened there. He got bumped back. Roxon Weber's in first place in the 9 to 11 division, followed by Jackson Petro and Sebastian V.
Here comes our leader.
Comes our leader. Look at that. 117. Brock's calling it out. 117. Noah Hungerford. What's he got? 26 seconds, Brock, on the second place rider. Second place at Eli Coons is 26 seconds back. 73 there. That's Sebastian V, a lapper in the 9 to 11C division. So we had Mother Nature really shot a lot at us this week. We had snow on the track all winter long out here. We had a bunch of rain earlier in the week, and then it rained hard. We had practice day yesterday. Went okay. You know, it was tough getting around, but like I was talking about earlier on the microphone, track days like this help you build strength, muscle memory, get you ready for big races like a Loretta Lynn qualifier coming up in just a couple weeks here at Doublin Gap. My wife says to me all the time, why do they run those qualifiers so early in the year? Nobody's been riding, right? Sitting on the couch all winter long, at least up here in the Northeast, that's what we do, I guess. But anyhow, 85 C divisions are on the track. Up next, we got a mixed gate. We're gonna have a couple drops here, and I think Uncle Jeff said we're gonna combine the 125C and the 35 plus division and drop them together, and the 50 plus and the 55 plus BC. So we'll have 2 gate drops for 4 classes coming up with the next divisions that are on the line. Who do we got out there? 125C class. We have Skylar Bentley from 84, Pennsylvania, where they make the lumber. Brody Killinger, Felton, PA. Trenton Pence from Grampian, PA. 35 plus, we got 1 rider, Christopher and the others, but at least he gets to go out there and compete. James Dobbs, old school Suzuki. Yeah, factory James Dobbs, number 21 on the Carlisle, Pennsylvania Suzuki. Rick Barrett, 278, and James Weaverling Sr. been around this sport for a long, long time in our area from Thurmont, Maryland. They're all 50-plus racers. 55 BC. We got Gregory Henry, was out there earlier in another division, and Dan Oakes out of Gilbertsville, Pennsylvania, right? So we're 10 minutes into our live show. I hope somebody's watching. I hope we're even live. You know what I mean?
5 people.
We got 5 people. See, I wouldn't have known to look there, and I got my man Brock in the booth. He's hooking me up. He's teaching me technology. We're going to get through this together. It's a great day out here at Doublin Gap. We are only about halfway through. We're actually exactly halfway through our first set of motos here at Doublin Gap. Moto number 8 of 16 on the day in the first set of motos. So we're going to stay live for a while, give this a try, see if anybody likes it. I'm having fun. I don't know about you. And I got a helper in the booth today. Maybe Brock will come back and help me some other days, right? I can use the extra eyeballs until we learn everybody. Is that our leader going by there?
Yeah.
Number 117, Noah Hungerford from Keymar, Maryland.
What's like Eli Coons was closing the gap in?
Eli Coons is down 36 seconds.
Oh, he didn't close it in.
With 1 lap to go. This is the last lap, folks. White flag is out on this race. As long as Noah keeps it upright, I think he's going to have this one in the bag. Second place guy, Eli Coons from Fayetteville. That's another local racer. Just went by, followed by the third place of Nico Linady. You know Nico? Am I saying his name right? I don't know.
I don't know that guy.
I don't know that guy either. He says Nico is from Milton, Pennsylvania. So that's not too far off the road. In the younger division, 9 to 11C, we got Roxon Weber in first, Jackson Petro in second, and Sebastian B, because I don't want to butcher your name, in third place. We thank you all for coming out here and racing with us here at Doublin Gap this weekend. And white and the yellow's out right after the finish line. We got a rider down, but he looks to be okay. I haven't seen that ambulance move today, and those are the days that we love. So good racing. Of course, we're going to always have people crashing. That's part of our sport. But everyone's up, and they keep on going, right? We appreciate you tuning in. Hey, by the way, we have MDRA cards on sale. If you want to run that Northeast Region Series, MDRA Series, great series to get involved in. 12 races around the area, a number of different tracks. It's put on by the folks here that run races here, promote races at Doublin Gap MX Park. 30th anniversary this year for Doublin Gap. So that's a milestone, man. There are not a lot of tracks that stay in business that long. 30 years for Doublin Gap here. Congratulations to them and their staff and the owners, the Yenser family, and all the many people that go into putting this race day together. I'm one of the lucky ones, man. I saw a post that needed an announcer this year, and I jumped at the chance. I called up Jeff Yenser. I said, Jeff, will you let me do it? He says, you want to do it? I said, yeah. He says, you're hired. Didn't even have to send a resume. Can you imagine that? So my name is Jim Bull, former owner of Rat Magazine and Motorcycle Racing Action. Glad to be thankful and humble to be calling the shots here from Doublin Gap for you guys in the 2026 racing season. All right, 85 racers are in the book. Roxon Weber wins the 9 to 11 class. Noah Hungerford took off, gapped him by 30 seconds to win the 12 to 15C division. Okay, thanks for tuning in. We'll have some downtime on this live video. Please bear with us there because I can't talk the whole time. I just can't. I try, but I can't. Probably don't want to hear me, right, Brock?
Maybe.
Maybe, he says. Oh, my goodness. Already the younger generation taking me out. You're going to replace me. You're going to take my job, aren't you? Maybe. I love it. You got to get through a couple years of school first. I ain't worried. I ain't scared. Brock's a good racer here. He's been riding for a while now. He's 12 years old. Got a couple years under his belt out here. Doing the thing at Doublin Gap. Checkered flag is out. I don't know if the guys even taking some breaks and doing some track touch up. We'll be back in just a minute.
One, two, go.
I'm glad I got my helper. I was ready to take a break in the action. Brock says they're sending him, Jim. Get on the mic, buddy. Get talking again. All right. 4 classes on 2 gates here. So I'm guessing they're going to drop the 125C and 35 plus guys first. Brock will help me as they come around while I'm identifying who's out front. And then we got 50 plus and 55 plus, and the gate is down, and away they go.
And it looks like Trenton Pence.
Trenton Pence. How can you see that far?
I just know who's who.
Oh, he knows he's going to take my job. I can tell he knows these racers and I don't. You're saying Trenton Pence
Yeah.
in first place
Yeah,
on that 111 bike. He was winning some races earlier today. Maybe on a smaller bike. He runs smaller divisions too?
Yeah.
Who's behind him there, bro? 52.
22.
Skyler Bentley is in second place. We got a race for third here between the 3, 712 of Gabe Blair and 73 of Brody Killinger. 35 plus, we got one rider, number 28, Christopher Yothers. Gate is down on the second gate drop, 50 plus guys, 55 plus. Who do we got out front? Orange bike, red bike, what is that?
Number
278. 278 of Rick Barrett, followed by the 21 of James Dobbs, maybe.
Dobbs. He needs to hurry up.
Jay Dobbs, factory Suzuki rider. And then number 5 of Gregory Henry. He's running that 55 plus class. So we only had, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys total in both those classes combined. I think we only had 3 come off the gate, right, Brock? Yeah, they must have decided to pack it up. I don't know, man. I get it. Not everybody does it every time, right? We are here. I'm Jim Bull from Brat Magazine, new track announcer at Doublin Gap Motocross Park for the 2026 racing season. I'll be at all 10 rounds, calling action live from the booth, getting to know everybody again. I've been to racetrack for 5 years, so I'm excited to be back. Needed a little fix, to come back and hang out with my racetrack friends and make some new friends.
We
Right?
got one more person that joined.
We got 6 now. Yes, we're doing good. It's going to grow by the day, going to grow by the race. Oh, someone just quit. They just said, oh, man, we're tired of hearing that guy yap. So, hey, all we have right now is me, this mug, and calling the action. So we're mainly doing this, folks, just so I joke around a lot. I like to have fun, but we just want to let you know that we're doing this for the people at home that can't make it out to the track, maybe the people back in the pits that want to tune in and see what's going on that might be out of earshot from the speakers. The PA system isn't super loud with all these bikes running and generators running and everything else that goes down at the track during the day. So trying to make racing a little more accessible for you guys. Hopefully we'll figure out how to get a camera on some of this live racing action, make this a little more exciting for you. Coming around, first lap in the books, Trenton Pence in the 125C division, followed by Skyler Bentley, who's right on his tail, and then Gage Blair's about 21 seconds back. So it looks like we got a 2-man race going on here out in front for the lead in the 125C division at Doublin Gap in early March. You spent the night here last night, Brock?
Yeah.
It rained hard, didn't it, man?
Yeah.
You watch any Supercross racing?
Nope.
Oh, man, I was watching Supercross racing. Our local boy, Seth Hamaker, cut his teeth here. Doublin Gap ended up pulling the night out with the 3rd overall, kept hitting 2nd in points. Cole Davies, I'll tell you what, 1-1-1. We got somebody down?
No, that was a hard case. He went right on the landing.
Oh, man, I hate those cases. Those case jumps. Want to do a big shout out, too, if any of y'all follow road racing, super sports, GSXR 750 stuff. A couple of local kids did really good at the Daytona 200 yesterday. The guy that won that race, I forget his name, but he's like 4 years in a row now. I don't follow road racing like I used to. Let me get over here to my information. All right.
And we got 7 people watching now.
7 people watching. Traffic is increasing. Man, before I know, YouTube will be sending me 33 cents. All right. Josh Herron rides a Ducati, and you got to love this too. He's 4-time, last 4 years in a row, I believe I read, Josh has won the Daytona 200. Prestigious road race, World Center of Speed down there in Daytona Beach, Florida. It's after the Supercross racing goes on. I know I'm talking to a bunch of Supercross heads here. But Tyler Scott, like Seth, I started taking pictures of Tyler flat track racing here locally when he was on a PW50. Tyler Scott, his dad owned Scott Power Sports for a lot of years. He was the pole sitter. He ended up 2nd overall, 20 years old, riding GSXR 750. And young Kayla Yakov, 18-year-old girl, all right? She is from Biglerville, Pennsylvania. Robert, they said she lives in Gettysburg sometimes, and Gettysburg's real close here, right? Yeah. Kayla Yakov, against a 32-man field, took the 3rd and final pole position in a 200-mile road race, riding 750cc super sport bike with probably 150 horsepower. Is that bad luck or what? congrats to those two kids. They got great futures ahead of them. But here's an interesting statistic. Ducati took the top 4 positions, except for that Suzuki. Tyler Scott took that Suzuki in the second place spot. Ducati had first, third, fourth, fifth, and then Yamaha 3 bikes, and then 3 more Dukes. I'll tell you what, even watching Dylan Fernandez on that Ducati, racing that new 450 Ducati in the motocross racing, he's putting it down. Trenton Pence back to Doublin Gap racing action. All right, 125C division out there. Trenton Pence in first, holding down the first place spot. Skylar Bentley from 84 Pennsylvania, I was going to say from 84 Lumber, is right on his tail. A minute. 1.4 seconds back. There you go. Gage Blair in third, followed by Brody Killinger in fourth place from Felton, Pennsylvania. Christopher Yothers is the only guy riding that 35 plus division. Okay, and then we got some 50 plus, 55 plus classes out here. Let's see what's going on. Rick Barrett's holding down first place in 50 plus over James Dobbs, and Gregory Henry is the only guy in 55 plus BC racing, of course, winning that division. What's next, Brock? We love this. What's next? 54 to 8.
Yeah, 54 to 8 open.
50 open class, 4 to 8. They are on the gate. Those kids, they had to wait on their practice. They were just out there a couple minutes ago on their practice. 54 to 8 we're on the gate. We have Axel Irvin, number 77 from Freeland, Maryland. I know his daddy and his granddaddy for many, many years. District 7 guys, Mama guys. Jack Focht, F-O-H-T from Gibsonia, PA. Focht. Sorry, Jack, don't know how to pronounce that right. Maverick Bentley's on the line. Jacob Burge, Barrett Adams, and Connor McKinney. I don't know any of these young men, but I'm sure they're going to go out and give it their best here in the 57 4 division. Ride their favorite and kicking butt around this Doublin Gap course. So stay tuned for that racing action.
They're still all going at it.
They're still going at it. The white lap's out, white flag lap out. Trenton is still, Skylar closed it a little bit. He was 1.4 seconds behind. He's 1.008 now. So he's on the gas. Third and fourth place are over a minute back. So they're struggling to keep up. And Rick Barrett's got a good lock on 50 plus with a 13-second lead over James Dobbs. So great racing action in the older divisions and the younger divisions. Those 125C guys will be moving up soon and into the B divisions and really throwing it down. So
he's almost there. He almost got him. Lap traffic in the way.
Lap traffic in the way. You never know what's going to happen, right? Brock's calling the action from way across the track. All I can see over there is them yellow buggies, them dune buggy or earth movers over there. But Brock, he's got the young eyes, man. He can put it to it and translate the info. Hope you all are enjoying our live show. We're down to 5, Brock, but that's all right. These people are watching, and we'll pass this around. Please share it around if you're one of the 5 tuning into our live show here on YouTube. Please share this around. We want this show to gain some traction and get more notoriety. My only job here is to make these young racers even more famous than they already are. That's my goal here at Doublin Gap.
Oh, he's smoking.
Who's smoking? What's going on? I'm missing all the action while I'm rambling on. Look at that. What do we got? Trenton. Oh, still same lead over Skyler. Well, that was the last lap. So here we come. Checker flags out. What's going to happen?
Trenton took it.
Trenton got it. Skyler right behind him, man. Another lap. Who knows what might have happened, right, Rock? Man, they were cooking out there in that 125C division here at Doublin Gap. Next up, 50cc, 4 to 8 open class. Like the door open a little bit, it gets louder and harder here. We're going to take you closer to the action, right? All right, we're at DoublinGapMX.com. Home of the world famous soft pretzel. Hit up our concession stand. You can barely hear me? Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you just got to speak.
I got to stick this thing right in my mouth. Yeah, I got to speak. Brock says, yell at it, Jim. He says, give it your all, bro. He says, you got to yell into the microphone. We got some technical difficulties going on. We had an antenna go down over the winter here. That's why our live broadcast on the radio is not available. That should be back to our next race on 95.9 FM dial, okay? And just going to have them check out this volume because when I use my wireless mic, it works a little better. We can switch that over, Brock. You want to give that a try?
Yeah.
Mateo,
Send them. That better?
Yeah,
I can hear it in here.
I can hear it better in here.
Go out there and tell me if it's better. Please. Is this better? Is this better? Way better, Brock says. I don't even have to yell into the microphone. We're gonna stick with this wireless mic because this wired job got some issues going on here, like this old guy. So anyhow, we're back on a different mic. Hopefully you can hear us a little better back in the pits. Tune into our YouTube live from Brat Mag Facebook page. There's a direct link there. We've set up an event to make it easier for you guys to find Brat Magazine on Facebook. That'll link you to my Jim Bull Talks. Imagine that. Jim Bull Talks. I'm talking and talking and talking and talking. All right. All right. 50's on the gate. They're giving the once over. 2-minute board. 1-minute board. Here we go. 54 to 8 open. The gate is down and away they go. Oh, one boy's off the back of his bike. Don't know who that is. He's getting a whole shot, Brock.
Looks like the number.
Oh, I think there was a pass. I think there was a pass there.
I don't know. I knew who it was, but now I don't. I can't.
We had somebody come wide and sweep by there on that first corner action. What's the number?
I can't see. He's
Can't
on the
see it?
junior.
Can't see it? I can come out here and see it. I'll tell you what, I can see much better out here. What is it? What is it? The 432, right? 432. Jacob Burge. Who's in second? That won't tell us till they get another lap in. 777, that's Axel Irvin. I know his dad TJ for a lot of years. I can't even read. That's 9 something, 918. Connor McKinney. Thank you, Brock. 345. Jack Foyt, fourth place. So we got Jacob Burge running out front, hot and heavy. He took a wide pass on Axel Irvin through that first turn. Pro racer style, let me tell you. We don't get our lap times, Brock, till they come around after the first lap, and then it flips over for us. Because they got to get a beat on once they come around, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So thanks for tuning in here at Doublin Gap with us and for coming out and racing with us today. We appreciate you all for coming out through this weather. What we're talking about makes great
Gosh, she's
training
crazy.
for the better track days. So you can ride in this mud, you can ride anything, right, Brock?
Yeah.
It makes your bike heavier, it makes your arms work harder, it makes you be more cognizant of the track and aware of it. Arm pump, man. I'll tell you what, that's the way on the bike. What you got up to that deep mud, will give you that arm pump this time. No doubt about it. Right now, you're hearing me on the mic, but you probably aren't hearing me on the live video. So I'm going to walk back inside here to the Doublin Gap announcing tower. I appreciate the Yenters having me here, filling this role in 2026. Not going to be like before. I know a bunch of you getting excited saying Jim Bull's back. Well, Jim Bull's back for 10 rounds at Doublin Gap. And I think that's about all you're going to see me this year. Maybe hit another 2 event here or there. But I still sell real estate. That's what I do. I'm a realtor in northern Pennsylvania, like way far away from here. So I like to come down here, hang out with my friends, watch the racing action. I enjoy that immensely. But 10 rounds you're going to get out of me in 2026. What?
We're going down.
We're going down. We're going down on the ground. Look at that. We're down to 3. That's all right. They'll come back. The beauty about this YouTube live is they can watch it anytime, right?
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to watch it live. It's nice that it's live, but they can go back and watch it at any time. So our 50s are coming around here. Get the green flag on the first lap. We'll get some live timing out of this. Looks like our same rider is that Jacob Burge, I think, on the 432 is in first place.
This is Moto 10, right?
This is Moto number 10, race number 10 of 16.
I gotta go back after this. So I'm
Okay.
at 13.
You better get back there and get ready. You don't want to miss your gate, buddy. That's for sure.
All right.
Thanks for helping
I'll
out.
come back
Yeah,
after
stop
my-
back after you race. All right, I'll be cheering you on. Okay. Just lost my best announcing buddy, and Brock does a good job. He helps me identify these riders out here. Thank you all for tuning in. We had the 4 to 8 Open Class 50cc division, and we got a big gap here. Jacob Burge is pulling out on Axel Irvin by 27 seconds. I don't see another bike anywhere, so I don't know what's going on there. If there's a big power somewhere or what, but I don't see another 50cc rider, and we got 2, 4, 6 boys in this class, and no girls, unless Connor's a girl. So I don't think so, though. So yeah, Axel was in second. Axel Irvin still, well, I'm looking at my first lap time. We'll see what happens when they come around again. But yeah, I'm looking at No, I make out to there. He's not too far behind. The rest of the crowd though is gone. So we got the Jacob Burge on the 432 bike out front, followed by Axel Irvin. He's right on his tail, and then Connor McKinney is a ways back, and the rest of the pack as well. It's tough. These kids at this age, some of them are like, really more advanced than the others, and they're out here trying the young guys. So we got to cheer them all on and be happy for all of them, no matter how they finish today at this racetrack. What's next at Doublin Gap? 50cc. What is next on the agenda? Oh, junior mini class. Junior mini is always a great class to watch. 9 to 13. Okay, 85cc bikes only. No 65s in this class. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 riders. Always one of our bigger classes, junior minis. And then we got 5 girls. Paisley Jade's lining up. Gwen Stone, Macy Newth, Knuth from Madeira, Pennsylvania. Samala Jackson and Michaela Tuttle. All right. They like to put the tongue twisters on the old Jim Bull here. We're 31 minutes into our live broadcast. We're going to keep this going for a while and see how it goes. The green flag is out for the 50s. It'll take a little while to get all these guys and gals around the track and get everything done here. Yep. DoublinGapMX.com. Check out our schedule for 2026. We can cover a little bit of that here. I got in my phone. We can find that here. Get you dialed in somewhere. That's King of the Wing. That's the Turkey Ranch. Yeah, that's the concert I went to the other day. Where's my schedule? There it is. There it is. A lot of pictures. I'll take a couple pictures. Doublin Gap, March 7th, 8th. That's this weekend, season opener. But it's actually round 2 of the 2026 race series. They take their last race of the year in October to make it round 1 of the following year, right? March 21st and 22nd, we have a PA MX event here. 27th through the 29th of March. Loretta Lynn qualifier. Practice day on Friday, 12 to 5, with 2 days of racing, Saturday and Sunday. May 30 and 31, we got a whole way to May because in April we get those MDRA rounds going. We got other events, other tracks. District 6 is going to be here for that event. June 27th and 28th. Come on out. Get it in your calendars a while. That's going to be 30-year celebration here for Doublin Gap, celebrating 30 years of promoting motocross racing in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. And the folks that had it before them, I can't even think of their names right now. They went out there and did Foot of the Mountain and did some hair scramble racing for a lot of years. Great, great family. It'll come to me the minute I stop thinking about it. Our leader's just going by there. He's putting a lap to all the crowd there. He's lapping a couple times around. Little Jacob Burge is on the gas. All right. So we got our 30th minute. What's up, buddy? Are we live?
Yeah,
Are you watching it?
I hear you perfectly.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. My partner here, Brock Conley, right?
Yeah.
Brock Conley. He went and he found another device. He says, Jim, we're live. Look at this. I can see myself.
We're kind of behind.
We're a little behind. We got a little bit of delay. They probably do that in case we say a bad word or something. You know what I mean? So, hey, anyhow, June 27th and 28th is our 30th anniversary celebration here. Make plans to be here. I don't know what the youngsters have planned yet, but I'm sure it's going to be good. And then in July, coming up in July, it just keeps getting better as we go further on. July 17th through the 19th is the MDRA and Mama Shootout here at Doublin Gap. And I think if we go back into history, I haven't been to one of those events for a while, but I would bet that the MDRA has more wins there. They got a really cool shootout trophy over Mama, but they're a great group of people come in here, and we'd love to compete with them. August 29th and 30th, PAMX and D6 is coming to town. So that should be another big event for us, okay? September 11th to the 13th, always a big race. Parker Jeep racing that night, Saturday night. Yamaha All-Star Pro-Am. It's an MDRA round. There's usually lots of money on the line for that weekend in September. The big thing is that it's going to go. And the final round of 2026 will be a PAMX and Mama Group coming again. And I'm sure all the local government guys and MDRA rings will be here October 24th and 25th. Should be a great race to finish out the season. Our number 2 rider, number 77. Oh no, 77. He's our number 3 rider now. Connor McKinney got by Axel Irvin. So we got Jacob Burge in first, Connor McKinney in second, followed by Axel Irvin. We got the white flag out on this 50cc racing action here. Cheer them all on, stand up defensive, say go, 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 man. You're doing a great job. You're keeping our sport and support them every way that we can. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We love you guys. We appreciate you showing up and racing with us here at Doublin Gap all year long. On the gate, Junior Day Racers. Hot and fast, man. Hot and fast. Love that little piece focus, man. 55, 85, Superman off the hook. All right. So, I know that Superman fans really do today. I know there is a few going on down at the front. It's pretty, I think their weather is a little nicer than that than what we have here. Nevertheless, Junior Mini up next. Eric Heinerman from Thurmont, Maryland. Keegan McElrath, Muncie, Pennsylvania. Cameron Shockey, racing out of Abbottstown. A lot of local kids. Easton Rita, Masontown, PA. No idea where that's from. He's on the gas. Noah Hungerford took a win here earlier. Kemar, Maryland. Eli Coons, Fayetteville, PA. I think got a second behind Eli earlier today. Trayson Waters, Marysville, Pennsylvania. Nico Lenady, Milton, PA. Colson Forey coming out of Hanover. Keegan Learman from Pittsburgh, PA. Can anyone tell me, was he at Daytona? Something tells me he did good at Daytona. Maybe I'm wrong. I should check my stats before I flap my gum. So, anyhow, and Waylon Bertothy from Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania, wraps up our lineup in the junior mini division. We have a split gate with the girls, 11 to 16 division. Paisley Jade, Gwen Stone, Macy Newt, Samantha Jackson, and Michaela Tuttle. 50cc racing is coming to an end here. Jacob Burge is your first moto winner out of Phillipsburg, followed by Connor McKinney, Axel Irvin, Maverick Bentley, and Barrett Adams. Top 5 in the 50cc 4-8 open division. Really hoping we can get our track camera figured out for future events. We're also talking to mxfastlaps.com about maybe coordinating some audio in with the lap times on their website. So we're trying to just improve our coverage here for you guys. We appreciate you. We love you. We thank you for coming out as always. But always trying to take it to the next level here at Doublin Gap for our customers, clients, friends, racers, longtime friends. A lot of support here for a lot of years. Our vendors, we appreciate you guys. Our sponsors, couldn't do it without you for sure. We appreciate you being out here and providing services for the racers on a regular basis. Getting these 50s finished up here and we'll get on with some more racing. All right. A little bit of break in the action here. We'll do some racer interviews and things like that here from the live booth as time goes on. We just got to get this all coordinated and put together. I'm just getting my feet under me. Jim Bull, Rap Mag, first time in the announcement booth ever. You know, I've stepped in a couple times and flapped my gums, but first time ever pulling a full-time gig up here. Got a 5-minute training session, maybe 15. Nah, honestly, all the folks here have been real helpful. They fed me some sandwiches earlier, some meatball subs. Don't forget about them world famous Doublin Gap soft pretzels I hear about. I haven't tried one yet, but I hear they're yummy, yummy, yummy. And no, I'm not bringing ice cream or Italian ice back. Some of our sponsors, mxboot.com, Gibson Tires are out here on the property, providing all your tire needs. 5-Star Power Sports, longtime sponsor here. Action Motorsports, Mike Bear's been around forever. Been a supporter here at Doublin Gap. Velocity Cycles, Twig Cycles, of course, AMA Racing. We couldn't do it without those guys. We got Likens Market. I think it's Liner Tires, full service garage. Don't know them, but I'll figure out who they are. And I got a Berkshire Hathaway realtor over there who sponsors races here. Look at this. Got some guys in the booth. Little break in the action. How's it going, Jeffrey?
Doing a great job, Jim.
Am I doing a great job?
Absolutely.
They say I'm doing a good job. We'll be back soon. All right, we are back. The bikes are running. The junior mini racers and the girls 11 to 16 are on the gate, ready to go. Round one motos here at Doublin Gap MX Park in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. Thanks for being here.
What is this? Junior mini and girls 11 to 16.
Race number 11 or 16. Race number 11.
You got one kid coming back to water through. I think it's number 110.
And here we go. The gate is down and they're off. Racing to that first corner. One of our biggest classes today. Girls are up next. Goes off quickly. First place. And the 520. 520 of Keegan Learman. Except you got that Keegan Learman. I think he was in the All right, the girls are off the gate next. 9 to 11 girls. We got 5 over here then. The 121 of Gwen Stone. Earlier that the 323 of Mason number 54, KCG, bringing up the rear. Oh, we got one more coming yet. One more coming. Line the track out. Great racing here today at Doublin Gap. Those junior kids are flying out. So we'll have some live timing after they come around on their first lap here in just a minute or two. So, yep. Mini warriors of our sport. I lost my guest announcer, Brock. He took off on me. His eyeballs are working better than mine today. So as soon as we come back around here, we'll get you some numbers for you. That first place rider put the gap though out there. He's coming in the lead. I'll tell you in a minute who's in first, who's on second, what's on third, right? I cannot tell you. Green flag is out. First lap of racing is in the books. 520 is Keegan Learman of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, riding the Husqvarna. He's in first place. Actually, Keegan's back in third. They have Trayson Waters out front. Unless I'm reading my numbers wrong. I'm telling you, my eyes don't work so good anymore, boys and girls. I apologize. Big apologies to Trayson Waters coming around first on the first lap on the Gibson bike, number 325. He's got a 10-second lead over Noah Hunger in the 117 KTM. And then Keegan Learman on another Husqvarna rider, about 17 seconds back, I think. Read the numbers. 106. He was 106. He's the reader. I don't know what happened to Keegan. He is down. Looks like Keegan went down. We'll get it figured out. This step up over here is taking some kids out, even the adult guys. Junior Mini on the track. Junior Mini on the track at Doublin Gap. 12 racers, 12 viewers on our live show. Keep it coming, people. I love it. Let's get 22, 32, 42 height, right? No, we don't do football around here. We're motocross racers. No time for that nonsense. Of course, it's not even football season, so we're not talking about it. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. The girls are starting to come around. We have Gwen Stone. She won the ladies division earlier, followed by Macy Newth from Madeira, Pennsylvania, K-N-U-T-H. There's the 520 that I was talking about. That's that Keegan Learman's boy from Pittsburgh. He's pulling off the track. He looks okay, but I don't know what's going on. Looking for an exit off. Great racing today here at Doublin Gap. We don't have a lot of racers, but we got a lot of good racers. So the action's been red hot. Doublin Gap track crew has done a great job of pulling this thing back together after a ton of rain. We sat here watching the Supercross last night. It was pouring down. I swear it rained an inch in an hour. But we're racing, and the track ain't bad. Let me tell you, the second motors, it'll be roughed up nice. All right, coming around lap number 2. Lap number 2, we got Tracy Wooders out of Marysville, Pennsylvania, holding down the top spot on the Kawasaki, followed by Noah Hungerford on the 117. Keegan is out. Easton Rita moves into 3rd place. It's been a great day here at Doublin. We have lots of racing to go here. We're getting through our first set of motos here in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. Doublin Gap, one of the MDRA race series. You can come on up here and get your MDRA card for 2026 if you like. Keegan's trying to find a way back onto the track or maybe an exit off the track. I don't know if he has bike troubles or what. He seems to be okay though, I'm sure. All right, Tracy Waters still out in top place. Gwen Stone leading the girls class. That's the 16-year-old. All right, junior mini and girls are on the racetrack right now for Moto 11 to 16. Who's next, right? Who's next? 50cc shaft, 4 to 8, the little scooter dudes. So Yamaha PW pretty much owns this class. We have 4 riders. Ryland Smith from Auburn, Pennsylvania. Clark Hugh Hacker from Clark Mills, New York. Jack Focht, F-O-H-T. Jack, I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Gibsonia, Pennsylvania. And Carson Myers out of Abbottstown, PA. They'll be the next group out on the track here. Trying to find some more schedules for you. I got the Doublin Gap schedule. We just went over that. This is round 2 of our 2026 race series. If you go to our website, DoublinGapMX.com, you can get all the info you need on that Red Link qualifier coming up here at the end of March. More information coming soon there. Practice dates are on there. I mentioned Doublin does a lot of open practice days where you can just come out here and pay a nominal fee and ride the track all day long. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 12 practice days where you can come on out here to the track and take advantage of learning this surface if you're racing here and just getting better on the bike. Or maybe you're not even a racer. Maybe you just want to ride. You need a place to ride, need some track time. Doublin Gap is the place, okay? So where are we at? Noah Hungerford is coming around. He's second behind Tracy Moore, 325. Nothing's changed much there. Easton Nita is in 3rd with Whalen Kothi running 4th place, followed by Eric Heinerman rounding out the top 5. Ladies racing action, not much. Oh, Gwen Stone, Macy Noon, and Paisley Jade in 3rd place in the women's division. So I'm trying to come up with an MDRA race schedule for you guys and gals if you want to get that in there. I think that's on the MDRA website also. I got to keep this mic right up close to my mouth. So there it is, MDRA 2026 schedule. We got round number 1, April 11th and 12th at Tomahawk and Evansville, West Virginia. From there, April 25th, 26th, we go to Happy Ramblers out in Hanover. And then round 3 will be at Jeff Sonics Pleasure Valley Raceway, May 16th and 17th. In May still, 23rd, 24th, we're trying to Sleepy Hollow MX. Fredericksburg, PA, that's Lebanon County, June 6th and 7th, Promised Land. I have not been to that track. Y'all have to tell me Promised Land. I hear it's good stuff there, but I've never been there, but come check it out, right? Promised Land MX. What's after that in June? 13th and 14th, Pagoda. Again, new facility there. I've spent a lot of time at Pagoda MX, but not at their new racing facility. So might have to check one of those out someday. I told you I'm only doing 10 this year. You never know, right? July 11th and 12th for the Flying Dutchman, or Dutchman MX now. I call it the Flying Dutchman. Again, old school from way back in the day. Doublin Gap, July 17th and 19th. We'll be holding an MDRA round here. Let me take a break here. Checkered flag is out on this junior mini racing action. Trayson Walters, Noah Hungerford, Easton Reed, a top three. In the women's division, we have Gwen Stone, Macy Newt, and Paisley Jade. Back to this MDRA schedule. We got the 50 minis, the PWs out on the track, the shaft drive guys. They're going to go out there and waddle their way around the course. So there'll be a 3-lap race. Keep an eye on Rylan Smith, number 21, the 257 of Hugh Hacker, 345 of Jack Boat, and 816 of Carson Myers. As soon as we get these bigger bikes off the track, we'll let the little dudes go out there and get after it. So where do we stop? Doublin Gap, July 17th and 19th. Will be round number something 8, I think, of the MDRA MX Racing Series. There's 12 rounds in this series. August 8th and 9th, we're back at Tomahawk. August 15th, 16th, back to Dutchman, Pine Grove, Pennsylvania. Cool course out there. And then September 11th and 13th, we'll be back here at Doublin Gap for that Pro-Am Yamaha All-Star race. Big bucks on the line, I'm sure. And then the final race of the series will be back out at Jeff Cernig's Pleasure Valley Raceway for round 12, September 19th and 20th, 2026. So if you can't find something to do between here at Doublin and the MDRA rounds, we can keep you busy all year long, slide some practice dates in between, and you'll have a great year of racing action. We thank you for tuning in. Things are going quiet. We're getting the bigger kids off the track, and we're soon going to let these little P-dubs go. They're lined up on the gate. We only got 4 of them today. We can't really split them up with anybody else, so time for a break.
We're going now. We got to start.
A 1-minute board for the P-dubs. Here they go, 50cc shaft. We got 4 racers. I see 2 leaving the gate. There goes a third one. He kind of got stuck, and the 4th one must have stayed home. It's a lot of track in the mud for these little guys, but you got to give them props for getting out there and chasing after it. And these kids are fast, man. I'm not taking anything away from them. They go out and get it done. What do we got coming around here? I need my eyeballs, Brock. My co-announcer. Someone get ready. We're hiring 2. We'll see. Yeah. So I'm stepped away from the video there on the laptop. We probably should try and get something a little more long for you. And we got here coming around the coast. You can barely see the bikes running on the numbers. We got, looks like the 345 of Jack Cope, followed by 21 of Rylan Smith. And then we got another bike on the track. He's getting around down here. We'll see around because we have 4 on the list and only 3 on the track. Cheer these guys on, line the country, jump up and down some more, make them feel like they were crazy for us to get out here and learn how to do the skills necessary to move on and up on the bigger bike. So sometimes they get swallowed up out here, but all right, PW50 racing action. It's a tough racing. All right, I can almost see a number. I think that's the 816 of Carson Myers. So it looks like maybe Hugh Hacker didn't make the gate today here. Maybe they packed up and went home. I don't know. I think I got that right. But let's wait till they come around for some live timing. Moto number 12 of 16 here in our first set. Race number 13, 65cc, 7 to 11 open, making their way up to the gate, and 65, 7 to 11C. So same size bike, but definitely different skill levels between these 2 groups of kids. We got a C division for beginners, and then we got an open class. So it's a big range, 7 to 11 years old. There's a big difference between a 7-year-old and an 11-year-old. And some of these kids might even be 12 racing AMA 11. So that means that they turn 12 after the start of the year, but they still qualify to race in that 7 to 11 division. What do we got? We got Brock Conley, my co-commander in the booth. Brock Conley is up here. He's my co-actor and my co-sponsor in the booth Brock helped me get some of our technology worked out there on YouTube live video. Roxanne Weber, who won a race or two earlier. Paisley Jade, she was just out in the girls, but she'll be coming back on the 54 bike. Seth Miller, manliest New York. I love that, manliest. The manliest town in New York State. I don't know. Seth Miller, manliest New York. Jackson Petro from Irwin, PA, and Camden Finella from Irwin, PA. Cooper Gravis rounds out that class from King George, Virginia. Steve, 65, 7-11, Steve, beginner division with Brian Cody, Mitchell Bennett, Jacob Burge, Remington Newt, Bronson Wade, Connor McKinney, and Grayson Bennett. They'll be up next once the PW50s get off the racetrack out here. They're doing a great job working their way around in their first lap of 3. We thank you guys for tuning in here to our YouTube live broadcast from Doublin Gap, and just for coming out and racing this weekend with us. Weather's been a challenge for sure. We had lots of rain, and but the track's pretty good, man. I got to give props to the crew. They got her whipped into shape the best they could, and I think everyone's pretty happy with the outcome for the track surface. Yesterday was a little messy out there, but you're going to have this, right? You know, okay? Can't control that by any means. All right, Jack fought in first place on his Yamaha PW50 out of Gibsonia, Pennsylvania. None of these youngins got any sponsors listed. They're all riding Yamahas, so they're the only one in the game, right? Suzuki makes a JR50, but that was a shaft drive bike. And I don't think KTM does a shaft version either. I think all their 50cc bikes are chain drive as well. So PW Yamaha kind of owns this class, and they, I bet 90% of the pro racers cut their teeth on Yamaha PW50. We got our leader coming up down here in the rut. He is not to get past. That could be tough, man. We get a little system set, and the track crew to get going again. So he's got a pass. Carson Myers, Jack Coates. Come down there. Look at Carson. No, I'm sorry. That was Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith takes the lead in PW50 division. Over 345 Jack Coates. I thought Ron again. Yeah, I can't keep it straight. Don't get old. That's all I can tell you. Look, Jim Bull here, Brat Magazine. Blessed to be announcing from the Doublin Gap Tower for the 2026 racing season. Thank you all for putting up with me. I ask that you all come over and say hi, introduce yourselves. There's a lot of you I don't know, and we'll get to know you as the year goes on, and try and make you even more famous than you already are. That's the goal here, right? So, and maybe you don't want to be famous. Maybe some of y'all just that personality likes to hide back in the corner, but you get on the bike and just twist that grip till it don't stop anymore. That's okay too. So love watching each and every one of you out here doing your thing. All right. Ryan Smith in first, Jack Funk in second. Looks like our third place rider might have got stuck or pulled off the track somewhere, but we'll let you know next time they come around. It's always the quiet time on the track when the P-dubs get out there. I mean, I used to be out there and stand on that racetrack all day long taking pictures. I got to give props to Cody Darr and his wife. They come out here to the local track photographer. And Cody's not here today. He's been down to Daytona. I saw his wife and her name is Sarah. I'm going to tell Sarah. She's still here. Got her down there by the roof tower. Good pictures of the road racing action. It's a long day out on the track, and it's a loud day out on the track. Then 450s, man, bring your ears on. Can't play home anyhow. So it's always nice to get a little break with the P-dubs down on the track. The green flag is still out. And got a little help getting up the hill there, but that's all right. You know, that's what it's all about. That must be our third place bike, and I would have thought that would have been the white flag coming out. That must be our third place rider, which is what's going on. Carson Myers from Abbottstown, Pennsylvania, in third place on the P-dub. And he'll probably only get maybe 2 laps in because these boys are going to come around and probably lap in the first and second place riders. running pretty tight here. Try and get a couple pictures of these young guys. I got Jack Fope out front. Oh, Ryland's in front now. I tell you what, there's some racing going on here. Action keeps changing. There's the man. Great snack for those 250 guys. Just 10 minutes away. Oh, Mike. Here they come, man. We got a tight race for first place. Number 21 out in first place. 345. Doing his best. And I think the white flag is out, if I'm not mistaken, on this race. The 50s only do 3 laps here at Doublin Gap. It's a long track for the little guys. I got Ryland Smith in first, followed by Jack Font and Carson Myers. Wrapping up the 50cc divisions. Race number 12 and the first motos at Doublin Gap. All right. We got these 50s doing their thing, doing a wild thing. Thank you to all the Doublin Gap track crew for being out here and patrolling around and making sure these kids get around this track safe and pick them up and give them a hand when they need it. Next up, 65, 7 to 11 open and 7 to 11 C. We'll have 2 gate drops. There'll be a big difference. Same age groups, but again, we were talking earlier, there's a big difference between a 7-year-old and an 11-year-old. And I imagine in that C division, you're going to find the younger boys and girls and the older kids up in that open class, because there will be definitely a difference in speed. 65 is an interesting class. You know, it's a wide spread on the age range, but great difference in abilities and maturity and talents on the bike, depending on years. 165 rider starts at 11 years old, and the next one starts out here on PW50 at 4. There's a big difference in their riding ability, even though they are the same ages, and that's why we have the 2 different classes. So, the AFA and the NCT for separating those groups out. Keep the sport safe for everyone involved. Coming down to the line here, checkered flag is out. Oh, the number 2 rider got hung up in one of them ribbon sections over there. So we got our winner coming around in first place, grabbing the checkered flag, is the number 21 of Ryland Smith. Way to go, Ryland. Good ride. Way to hang tough. We got another P-Dub coming around, a little better than halfway around the track. We're going to let him finish out his second lap. He actually got lapped. He didn't even get his third in, so we got to let him get around here, and then we can get back to some more pickup bike racing action. 65, 7 to 11 on the gate. What's next after 65s? 50 electric, another 50 class, which is getting more popular. Super Mini 12 to 16. I didn't see them in the lineup. We got 4 Super Mini riders. Excited to see what goes down there. And then 57 to 8 to finish out the day. And then I'm guessing that the track crew will get out there maybe and do some touch-ups. Super Mini, we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 racers. I don't know any of them, so I'm excited to watch that all go down. Jim Bull is my name, Rap Magazine, here on behalf of Doublin Gap MX Park. I'll be your announcer for all 10 rounds of the 2026 racing season. Hope you can put up with me for that long. I know I'm going to put up with you. YouTube Live, we're going to try and do this every round. If people are watching and liking it, it'll get to be a long show, but that's all right. You can go back and, get through to your class where you need to be. Hopefully we'll incorporate some racing action from the track here in coming rounds and make it even better yet. Wouldn't that be cool, man, to have the video? You either get this or you get just video with music, right? Wouldn't it be cool to get video of racing and announcing at the same time, just like we watch on TV every Saturday night? We're going to try and pull it off. Say a little prayer. Say a big prayer. All right, here we go. 65s are on the gate again. 7 to 11 C and 7 to 11 open. We'll have 2 gate drops. Our last PW50 is coming around the bend. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes, right? That is Carson Myers.
I just came back to the pit. Changed the tail.
Just about ready to go up over the finish line jump. And we can get this party started. All right, here we go. One minute board. 30-second board. Gate is down on the open racers. Whoa! Big crash down the first straight. He's up and moving. Great guy. All right. All right. Bouncing up. He might not get back on, but he's up. Taking it off. Take it off, young man. See who we have. Looks like the 74 of Camden Fenella from Irwin, PA. Followed by the 56 of Seth Miller. And the 27 of Brock Brown. We're about going down, so put the toys on there, trying to get around for second place. 65, 7, 11 C, about to get the gate. Here we go. It's down, and they're gone. 5 racers. Who's going to come out in front? So, good. All right. But I think he's in the other group. We got 4, 32 of Oklahoma. The white for Kofi, and then 9-18 of Tom 7-22. That's good. The Brown League. 65, 7 to 11, open NC class on the gate. Moto number 13 of 16. And our first set at Doublin Gap in early March. '50 electric class getting on the gate. They'll be up next. Stick around for that. Them bikes home, man. I'll tell you what. No lack of power. There's no doubt about that. That's why you got to keep them in a class of their own. I imagine we'll see more of that as time goes on. All right, green flag is out. We are racing. We're about to get into the first lap. for the 65cc 7 to 11 open division. We got a mom up on the top of the jump dancing and waving her racer on. Maybe it's his dad. I can't tell. It's hoodie weather, right? What do we got? 65. What? My buddy Brock Conley, did he work his way into first place at number 27 out of Carlisle, Pennsylvania? He's my anchor here in the announcing booth this weekend. Brock came up and I interviewed him when he was young. He doesn't remember. That's all right. I'm an unforgettable kind of guy. I'm a forgettable kind of guy. What do we got? Let me verify this live time. See if they know what's on that. 27, Brock Conley, come around. First place. 5, 3, 7, 11, the top 4, 65, 7 to 11 open, 65, 7 to 11 open division. Okay. C class will be coming around here any minute. And we have 3 riders, maybe more. We have more. Jacob Berg is in first place on the 432 bike, followed by Wyatt Bertodi and Connor McKinney in that division. Got some tight racing in the back of the pack. After the 7-11 sequence, we have some action going on here. Matter if you're racing for first and second or 10th and 12th, 10th and 11th. It's always good to compete. Never give up. Okay, just some housekeeping here, Doublin. Got to make sure we ask that when you go to leave that you dispose of your trash properly. Over here in our dumpster, that's at the left of the drive, going out the gate there. We provide a dumpster for your service. We have trash bags if you need them. So please dispose of your trash properly for us. If you would, we like to keep our place looking good here. It's enough to do to get a race pulled off. You don't have to go around picking trash up. Also, no dumping of your gray or black water going out the drive, going up the highway. We ask that you please dispose of that properly at home or on the way home at a dump station. There's plenty around that you can get to. Live timing at fastlapsmx.com. And of course, we're here live on YouTube, calling the action. So just a couple things that we ask. Campfires, they got to be in fire rings above the ground. Okay. Please clean up after your pets. Common sense stuff, right? You guys know all this stuff, right? Hey, MDRA applications are available. If you want to join that great series, you can get your MDRA card while you're here at the track. When you're ready for round 1 at Tomahawk in April there. With your concession stand still open over here going. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We love you guys. We appreciate you all. And look forward to seeing you for many more races this year at Doublin Gap, the MDRA series, and beyond. 65, 7 to 11 open. Racing action. On the track. 65, 7 to 11 C. Looks like the 27 of Brock Conley is still in first place in the open division, followed by Jackson Petro and Camden Fanala. C division, we got Jacob Burge out front, Wyatt Bertothy, and Connor McKinney in second and third, respectively. Looks like the white flag is about to pop out on this division. And then we got a 50 e-bike coming up. White flag is out for your race leader. We have 4 laps to go. Open that third, Brock Conley. And his teammate, Drew O'Brien here. Top 5 up the gun. I'll tell you what, I'm going to see that better teaching that. That's interesting. A lot of time. Very control. Motocross. I think he had a number 10 at one point in his career. UCF nominated. I never served it right. 27, Brock Conley coming around. Up this foot clear win. 65, 7-11, CC Open Division. Brock got about a 7-second lead. Now we're going to have some downtime in these videos, so just let them roll. Stick with us. All you got to do is set your device down or your laptop down, walk away. We have where I'm eating, sorry. But I can't talk the whole time. You don't want to hear me talk the whole time, trust me. I might be able to, actually, if you want me to try. But watch some breaking the action, walk away, or just the beauty of this live stuff, you can watch it while I'm doing it. You can come back later. Call your mom and dad at home, grandparents, say, hey, check it out. Brock just won. Kids could even take it to school and say, yeah, I do race motocross. You know how many kids go to school and tell their classmates that they're motocross racers? Their teachers don't even believe them. You got proof now. Gotta love it. Only a Doublin down. Well, maybe someone else does it. I don't know. I've never seen it. Not in a local amateur race, anyhow. Now, I'm sure there'll be more of it coming, right? Someone's got to set the pace. Lead the way. This is my idea, by the way. Jeff hired me to announce this year. I said, hey, why don't we try this? He says, okay, Jim. We'll see how it goes. I just love to hear myself talk. I'll probably watch it over and over again. Checkered flag is out on the 65, 7-11 division, open and C classes. There's your winner coming across. Up next, 50 e-bikes. What do we got? What do we got? How about them start words? I'm surprised no one's given them a run yet. 50 elected, 4-8. Rylan Smith from Auburn, Pennsylvania. Axel Irvin from Freeland, Maryland. Hugh Hacker from Clark Hills, New York. And Weston Miller from Myerstown, Pennsylvania. We got 2 KTMs, a Cobra, and a Husky. Let's see what happens, man. Let us see what happens. Let us see what tomato, right? Maybe some onions too. I don't do onions. How about you? All right. 65 is finishing up on the track. That is moto number 13. We got moto 14 or 16, 50 electric. I don't know if they're taking a break in between or not. I'll try and get it for us. Jeff, I just saw on that way 2 minutes ago. All right, 50 e-bikes on the gate. Get finished up with these 65s. Actually, the 50 e-bikes are off the gate. Look at that. I walked away for a minute and I missed it all. Here we go. The clock. You can't tell, right? I'm hearing the engine running.
I see one more coming.
50 e-bikes. This will be a good one. We got some fast kids out there riding these things. And I'm guessing this is a 3-lap race. 50 cc's they call them. They're electric bikes. I don't know what that equates to. I know them barbs starts are like 80 horsepower. I don't know how you compare that to a cc level. I'm sure somebody does though. Anybody knows, give me a shout out, send me a message, come up in the booth, tell me. Help educate me. Sorry, I just had to start. I was downstairs taking care of some business. Can't get them all, I guess. All right. They're pushing that one up the hill. So there's always, big difference in skill levels in these other classes. We talked about that earlier. Maybe it's a 907 Western Motor Company. But you're cool, I guess, if you want to make things, you know. And if you think about it, I'm telling you, you've got a little boy, and maybe a development outside of Annapolis, Maryland, that they have a little 3/4 piece of land behind their house. Wooded, they cut a little tractor through it, and then you can go back there around. I guess, right, they'd be shutting down in a minute, you know. They live in a development, but across the development, there's a big, the bay houses, right, the million plusers. They're not going to put up that rap. You know, our kids are, they go out and start riding. Like 6 hours later, they're still riding, you know. So that little e-bike lets you sneak around and do that, which is cool. You're not breaking any laws, but you're not offending anybody either. So they have a great purpose there. First lap is in the books. We got the 77 of Irvin out front, Axel Irvin, followed by the 21 of Ryland Smith. I know that Weston Miller's back there in the back, so Hugh Hacker must be in the 3rd division. He hasn't come around yet on his first lap. So Irvin in first, Smith in second. Both a little bit more experience than the other two boys, I'm guessing, hence they're running out with that gap. Great day here at Doublin Gap. We're getting some sunshine. The wind has certainly helped. Great job, dude.
Thank you.
First place.
Yeah.
Way to go. Way to go. I got one of our champions, first moto champions, back in the booth, Brock Conley. How was that race, Brock?
It was deep. You definitely had to squeeze the bike, but it was good.
So hard holding onto the bike, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah? Got to really fight arm pump big time, right?
Yeah. You definitely have to fight arm pump. I have massive arm pump.
Massive, man. Massive. Any competition out there?
Yeah, that number 45, but he went down on the start. And that's it.
That's it, man. You got a break, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, got a break and got to pull out there a little bit and get her done. Good job, buddy. I was stoked. Saw you running out front there. We got the 50 e-bikes on the track right now. Axel Irvin and Ryland Smith are the only two that's made it around so far. We'll see what happens. Hey,
Hi.
you want to help?
What?
Announce.
What?
What? You want to help announce?
I want to go get the
Yeah. We have another guest announcer in the booth. What's your name, young lady?
No, you can.
What? Come on, don't be bashful. You got to come over here in front of the camera. If you're going to help, you got to help.
Raylan, it's not that bad. I did it all day. I did it like all day today.
If it wasn't for Brock, I'd been in trouble. Raylan, right?
Yeah, Raylan Holland.
Right? Oh, are you the sister?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the good one, right?
Uh-huh.
She says she's the good one. Yeah. Yep, we know how that goes. How old are you, Raylan?
8.
8. You have to think about that a little bit, huh? Yeah. Do you ride motorcycles?
No.
No. Do you do
I
anything?
want to.
Do you do anything else?
Wrestling.
What?
Wrestling.
Wrestling? You're one of them girl wrestlers? Ooh, she's one of them girl wrestlers. You gotta watch out for Raylan. She kicked the boys' butts, right? You wrestle the boys? Oh yeah? That sounds cool. Cool. So the 50 electric bikes are out on the track here. Very quiet. Again, like the PW classes. We got these guys are cooking out front. I tell you what, man. There's no lack of power in these electric motorcycles for sure. White flag is out. White flag is out for Axel Irwin in the 50cc. Ooh, a little stumble there at the bottom of the hill there at the finish line. Where he's back on the gas and gone. These two boys are cooking. They're cooking. You go out there. So I had my helper back, but he took off. He won his race. He's got arm pump. He's probably out there getting some relief somehow from that. Brock Conley, 65, 7-11, first moto winner in the open division. Helping me announce today from the booth for our YouTube live show. That's a number 21 of Ryland Smith coming around behind Axel Irvin running first and second, respectively. I'm not sure where our third and fourth place riders are. They still haven't come through the scoring tower over there, finish line. So they must be struggling a little bit on this track. Brock says the ruts are deep. You got to hold on to him tight, right? Where's he at? He's gone. He was riding a 65 bike. These kids are on 50s. Thanks for tuning into our YouTube live show. My name is Jim Bull with Brapton Magazine. We're going to be here for all 10 rounds of the Doublin Gap Race Series in 2026. Our next events are March 21st and 22nd here. We have a PAMX race. And then the 27th through the 29th, we have a Loretta Lynn qualifier, coming to town area qualifier, Friday practice day, and Saturday and Sunday racing. So a couple big events coming up here in the very near future at Doublin Gap. Our concession stand is open all day. We have ice up here for sale. No pit bike riding, please, here at Doublin Gap. Adults can ride their pit bikes to and from the gate to get your racers and staging, but no pit bike riding. Clean up after your pets, please. And no dumping gray water or black water. Be careful getting up there. On the way out, please contain that till you get home or go, dump station on the way there, et cetera, et cetera. We're hoping to have our live radio station back, 95.9, for our next event in March. And so we hope to see you then. We have another whole set of motos here. Please stick around and enjoy the day at Doublin Gap. Coming up next, after the 50 electric bikes, Super Mini, one of my favorite classes. What do we got? We got how many bikes we got in Super Mini? Any idea? I don't know. I got to help her, but she's not helping much. That's okay. She's smiling, so that helps me get through the day, right? Yeah. She's a wrestler. I'm not going to make her mad. That she must kick my butt. Oh, now she's really smiling. Super Mini is on the gate at Doublin Gap. We get finished up with our 50 e-bike race here. Eric Hinnerman from Thurmont, Maryland. Joseph Feidler from Carroll, PA. Jason Cusack, New Florence, Pennsylvania. Noah Hungerford, raced earlier today here. Keene Brown, Maryland. Mason Yeater, Clearfield, PA. Samuel Mulholland, Seekonk, Massachusetts. And Bryson Madden from Mountaintop, Pennsylvania.
I want to save him.
Samuel definitely here to get some practice.
I want to save him so bad.
But the rest of the town, and away we go.
Okay. Hey, don't cry.
My young eyes here, he took off on me. Number 19, Joseph Flagler. I love this super mini class, just like junior, man. These guys get out there and they get it done. They're on their way to getting on a big bike, maybe a 125 is next. They've got a couple years of experience, and they just push it to the grip and make it happen for sure. So exciting racing here at Doublin Gap. For round number 2 in our 2026 race series. Thanks for joining us. Be careful, honey. You don't knock into this laptop, okay?
I will.
All right.
That fly's still alive.
There's a bunch of them still alive. Super mini action on the track here at Doublin Gap. These boys get it done.
Brock?
Oh, you got a world famous soft pretzel.
Yeah.
Brock Conley just came back into the booth. I want to show everybody that world famous Doublin Gap soft pretzel, man. You come on down here to the convention stand and get the concession stand. That's what it is, and get yourself one of them yummy soft pretzels. Super mini division on the track.
Big fly. Big.
See who that is. Who's in first, Brock? Your eyeball's working?
Alright, so where's...
Who's over here coming across the finish line? Whoa. That is the number 19 of Joseph Fiedler.
That's what I thought it was.
19, Joseph Coraopolis, Pennsylvania. No clue where that is. Riding a gas bike. There's not a lot of them out there, but the ones there are go fast. Jason Cusack's in second, followed by Mason Yeager in third, Noah Hungerford in fourth, Samuel Mulholland, and then Eric Heinerman rounding out the rest of the class.
I'm going to be on TV.
Red Gas is getting it done.
Across the whole
He's got a
world.
6-second lead after the first lap on the rest of the Super Mini crew.
Surprise, our 117 is not winning.
Nope, he's not. He was winning on the smaller bike, but he's not winning in the Super Mini division. He's fast, but some of these boys are faster, right?
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, look at that. She finally got on camera, not being shy anymore. We're down to 6. We were up to 12. We were up to 12 viewers while you were out there fooling around on the racetrack. Yeah. I guess it was me. They came to see me, really, you know. Yeah. Yeah. We got lots of helpers here in the booth today. It's good fun. You got first place. Your brother did really good. Super Mini racing action on the track at Doublin Gap. Race 15 or 16. All right. Look at this. Matt the track guy. We got one more race in this first set of motors coming up next. Race number 16, 57 to 8 division. I tell you what, these kids have been on the track a lot here in the last couple of motors. I don't know if they're going to stretch them out later or not. What do you want to say? She wants to help announce, but she doesn't know what to say. Can you read?
Huh?
Can you read?
Oh, I can read names pretty good.
Okay. Maybe I can take the second motors off and you guys can do this, huh?
Yay!
Yeah, look at that. They want my job. Look at that. They're coming up here after my job, right? Super Mini division is on the track. Where are we at? You don't know where we are?
DoublinGapMXPark.com.
DoublinGapMXPark.com, says Brock Conley. His sister's like, I want to talk, but I don't know what to say.
It's true.
It's true, she says, but she'll wrestle you and kick your butt. I guarantee that.
I'm better.
You're Bill. You should be. You're older. You're bigger. You're stronger. All right. Super Mini Racing. Joseph Feidler. Carl Waffle, PA. I'm not making fun of it. I just can't say it. Has a commanding 12-second lead over Jason Cusack in the Super Mini division, riding the gas bike. I don't know that Joseph's a regular here or not. Again, I've been away from the action for a few years, but he is definitely here and on a mission for sure.
Oh, he comes here almost every weekend.
Does he? He's a regular, they tell me. My co-anchors tell me he's a regular. He knows that track. What do we got? 57 to 8 division is lining up for race 16 to 16. 3 riders, Axel Irvin, Jacob Burge, and Connor McKinney. They're all fast. We'll see what happens.
Are you going to do the Pledge of Allegiance? We
We
already
did
did
that already.
I'm here.
We didn't do the pledge. We did the Star Spangled Banner. Okay. Whoa. Door almost jacked me up, man.
Yeah, I was riding and I went into like the rut and it like pushed me over kind of.
Oh, yeah?
The wind.
Oh, the wind did?
Yeah, and it made me like fall over.
You're still in first, though, right?
Yeah.
Didn't lose any positions? That's good. You got a good lead then. All right, Super Mini Racers are on the track making it happen. It's 2:45. We're getting through these motos. And I don't know if we're going to keep it going live here for the second set or not. I'm going to try and get a handle here on whether we're going to take a break or whether we're rolling right into the next set of motos here at Doublin Gap. I'm not sure what the plan is yet. Track's pretty good. I don't know a whole lot they need to do to it right now, but the white flags is out coming around on this lap for Joseph Fiedler on the gas. Needed on the gas.
Leo.
All right. Say, Jacob's got a 12-second lead with that soft pretzel in your mouth. How can you talk? How can you talk with one of Doublin Gap's world famous soft pretzels in your mouth? Huh? I'll tell you what, these part-time helpers, they come to work, they got food in their mouths. I was just doing it earlier, right? Jacob is out with a commanding lead, getting his way around this Doublin Gap course, just making that gas, go. Gas, go. I got one more class here in the first set of motos, 57. Don't put your foot on. Okay. If this falls over, I'll pop it. Okay. You're wrestling for the rest of your life for free. Without fighting. All right. Doublin Gap on next part. Live action today. Super Mini Racers on the track. Last lap racing action. And then one more moto before the break. Concession stand is open. Come on out and get yourself something hot to eat.
Hello.
Checkered flag is out. Wire to wire run for Joseph Fiedler out of Coraopolis, Pennsylvania. 22nd lead over Jason Cusack in second and Mason Yeager in third. Back a couple more seconds. We got the 57-8 division on the gate. Last moto in our first set. Number 77, Axel Irvin from Freeland, Maryland, lines up against Jacob Burge on the 432 bike. Now Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania. And Connor McKinney, number 918. Minute 40 up. Let her rip. Weight is down. Fourth, and I got a name and number for it. So we'll figure it out soon. Weight is down on the 50cc Sunday. Everybody see the first one clean? Oh, we got a pass. We got a pass. Burger was in front.
Your bike's showing right here. That sounds like a personal problem today.
See, when they come around on the live timing, I should be able to tell you who that was.
Transfer wire, like, she had like.
50cc, 7 to 8 racing action. These kids are getting ready to move up to them 65 bikes. That's a whole new world. Now we got a clutch. Now we got more gears. Get my live timing going here. We get them after they come around on the first lap. The green flag is out. This race shouldn't take real long. These boys all seem to be cooking pretty good on their 57 to 8 bikes. A lot different than the P-Dub classes, the stock classes. 4 to 6, they go a little slower.
I feel it is very, very important that Megan's fight is not showing.
Great racing action. Look at that. My sheets all went flying. Flying Ryan. Now I got to put them all back in order, but that's all right. Hey, we're live on YouTube from Doublin Gap MX Park. We thank you all for tuning in to our race day show. We may keep it going. I'm not sure what's happening here with the racing, if we're going to take a break or if we're going to roll right into the next set of motos. We did miss a few motos in our first broadcast. We didn't start the broadcast till race number 8 of 16. So a bunch of you folks didn't get a chance to be featured on YouTube Live, but Ken and Terry just want to all around. Just don't shut it down. Let's see what happens. We just might have to take a break in the action and let the show run and come back to it when we start back up racing again, right? I still got some people watching. Green flag is out. First lap down. I'm trying to figure out who this is in first place. Jacob Burge on the 432 bike, and I don't think he was in first on that first lap, so he must have worked his way up. I didn't have an identifying number on the rider. We had 4 bikes on the gate, 3 on my sheet, so let's see what happens when they come around. Connor McKinney, the 918 out of Altoona, is in second, followed by Axel Irvin in third, the number 77 bike. And whoever made that first lap pass is not showing up. I don't know if he went down somewhere. I hope he's okay. I can't see the whole track from where I'm at, but I'm decked to 3 riders again. There he is, over the far side of the track, heading the finish line down. Wind's picking up here at Doublin Gap. You're easy up, button them down. The banners are starting to blow. The doors are starting to slam. Oh, that's what's going on. That 4th bike is in the 4 to 6 division, 50cc 4 to 6 division. That's Jack Claught. I think it's FOU or FOHT. And Jack is riding in the 4 to 6 division on the same gate with the 57 to 8. So he's going to clinch that class. He doesn't have anybody running against him there. We got Jacob Burge in first place in the 7 to 8 division, followed by Connor McKinney and Axel Irvin. Names I've pronounced all day long. These boys are running multiple classes, getting their race legs under them for the new season. Good stuff. 16 of 16. I don't know. I don't see anyone on the gate, but we got racers and staging, so I don't know if we're going to just keep rolling or what the plans are. All right. Race fans, no change in the order. Jack Fought is still first place, 54-6. And then in the 7 to 8 division, we have Jacob Burge in first, followed by Connor McKinney in second, and Axel Irvin in third. And they may finish out that way with the white flag flying. I got racers on the gate, so it looks like we're rolling right into our second set of motos without a break. So stay tuned, stay with us here, and we'll keep the show going live on YouTube. I did miss the first couple of motos in the show. We didn't start till later. Get some technical difficulties figured out here. So we'll keep on rolling and keep on jabbing. Jibber jabbing, jib jab. You ever seen them jib jab shows? People take your face and they put all this silly stuff online. I don't know how to do it, but it happens all the time. What do we got on the gate out there? I'll tell you what, I think if I remember right, we got 25 plus A, B, and C, and 40 plus B and C. We had some good racing. The first set of motos, 50s are finishing up their laps here. They're on their last lap of their first moto, 57 to 8. Here's Doublin got in the front. Looks like they're saying 70 degrees tomorrow. I mean, it's going to have to do a big turnaround overnight. I'll take the win of this bird down. Right. What's happening to Kevin Irvin coming around? We should see that flag on this 57th division. The flag is out. 50cc 7-8 winner Jacob Berg taking your checkered flag. First moto. Holding the gate for a minute. They're going to touch up the track a couple spots and then we're going to look down there and MX.com. Find our schedule, our practice dates, our NBRA schedule, everything you need for a successful day at the racetrack. NBRA cars are available downstairs. If you want to get started out, first race will come out in early April. It'll be a great race again this year. Lots of competition, lots of great racing. Chad's got a nice setup down there. You're ready to welcome you all in. 25 plus B and C on the gate, as well as 40 B and C. 25 AB, Isaiah Baker, number 9, and Matthew Bailey from 487. 25 plus C division lines up. Christopher Yeller, 30 Frank, Paul Vinegar, Jacob Gardner, Matthew Hopkins, Matthew Shockers, Ryan Shifter, 40 plus group with Thomas Nagel on Altoona, Jared Cox, Tom Bug, Doug Stouter, and Brandon Raymond. The bikes are revving, they're ready to go. We got another 50 on the back part of the track. We got a weekend in. We're giving you guys time to touch up a couple spots or even at the races. Get this thing moving, get through the next set of motos, and get you guys and gals home safe and sound. We appreciate you racing with us at Doublin Gap here this weekend, and look forward to having you back for many more rounds in 2026. races. March 21st and 22nd here coming again. That's a PAMX round. As long as the weather's good, I'm sure we'll have lots of great racing action. You always get our regulars here for Doublin and some DRA guys. I think they're not.
There's one more 50 out there. Yes, ma'am.
No traveling, so we should have a good crowd and some good racing competition. We all partake in getting ready to qualify the following week for Doublin. We just have a busy month of March. Heavy schedule, lots of track prep and preparation for good races like that. So we appreciate all that you guys do as racers. Last 50's on his way off the track. You see the little section out back. Still live on our YouTube show. We're going to keep it going for a while, at least through the first 7 motos for you guys and gals that didn't get any coverage the first time around. And we'll probably cut it off at that point on YouTube anyhow. That'll give us a full set of motos today here, and we're going to look on some other tips and tricks for our upcoming events here coming out. Yeah, tell me. All right. Just run it plug in, okay? Yeah, it's same. We have one of our regular truck operators out here, Center Dark, Cody's way. Cody, dog, Cody. You guys can have fun. Cody's been a long time regular here. Big guy, that's what we have to do. We can video out the still photos. You can hit them up and get your race action photos right from them. Great for resumes, great for gifts, great for awards, and all kinds of uses of it. Now we work hard to support them. We may be doing some after blogs too on our bratmag.com site. I'll probably look up if you don't know. I can help myself. Throw a couple pictures up and a little bit of a race recap. I'm talking an awful lot today. I don't know what else I'm going to have to say, but I'll find something else cool. Check out bratmag.com and the days after the event. Check out Crazy Dog Photography. Check the link from Doublin.mx.com. All the information you need.
Hey, is that better having all that dirt in the place?
Share the YouTube videos around. Like and subscribe to our channel. So you can place to our Brat Magazine page on Facebook. I have a link up there for today's event. We're all on there. Subscribe. And we do a lot of them. That way you're ready for every show we do here this weekend. The real value there is listening to new conference. Whatever the case may be. You got grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, siblings, spouses, you know, can't get out the day. The day goes out here. The keep racing the eventual the long shows because they understand check us out. The bikes are starting. I think we're ready to go. There should be a racing action here. Yeah, round 2, second motos on the gate. All right. Good luck. Looking at board quick. If you want to go try it, we're going racing. Round 2, second motos. A lot of time to do all the work next time they come around. You still chasing flies.
Yeah.
Gotta do something, right? Die, you fly. There's lots of flies. Yeah.
I want to help.
What do you want to do? I don't know what I could have you do to help, honey.
I don't want to help right now.
What?
I don't know what to say.
When you get a little older, how's that?
Okay.
Okay. I appreciate you wanting to help, though. We got helpers everywhere. I don't know what to say. I just make it up as I go.
There's so much flies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, we have Dustin Miller out there, that 25 plus AB class coming around first. I didn't have him on my list. Second place, Matthew Bailey, the 487 KTM. Going to be followed by Isaiah Baker, the 25 AB division. Then we got Mitch. Or 87, Matthew Bailey goes by first. Down to the high. 25 plus C racing action. I got Ryan Shipper again out in first place. Number 926, Cody Ernst in second. Jacob Gardner in third, and Matthew Shockey in fourth. I lost my live time. There it is. Got it back. Ryan Shiplet, 25C, first place. And then that 40 plus PC, Jared Gotch is out in front again, followed by Doug Stauffer and Brandon Raymond in third. right, 25 A and B on the track, 25 plus C and 40 plus BC are out there getting after their second motors of the day. Let's see what's going on. White flag is out. Justin Miller, 25 plus AB. He took the win the first time around, followed by Matthew Bailey and Isaiah Baker. They're running the same order as they did first moto, so our overalls are probably going to come up that way unless something crazy happens. 25 plus C, Cody Ernst back out in first. Ryan Shiflett won that first moto. Cody came in second, so let's see what happens. Let's see what moto's up. Cody would get the overall if he finishes in this order. Yep. And 40 plus B and C, Jared Johnson again out front. He took the first moto win as well. Good racing here at Doublin Gap today. There's not a lot of them.
Show it
It's
to me.
good.
Like it. I don't know.
Well, I know where it is, but
Hey,
Oh, heck, I'm on the video. We're going
Sure,
up
we
now.
live?
now,
Yeah.
if we can get this screen out,
Yeah.
I can put a tripod here with my camera.
Oh, we can screen on this one.
Yeah, and I'll be able to hopefully have that figured out and be able to get some racing action
Okay.
on the live video.
Cool.
Instead of just me sitting here talking and your nieces and nephews up here jumping around. Which is all good. All right, we got the white, checkered flag is out on the 25 plus and 40 plus racing action here today at Doublin Gap. Last I looked, they finished similar orders as the first motos. I think Cody Ernst might have got the overall though at 25 plus C. They took my live timing away from me.
You got one of them Amish style soft pretzels?
Not mine, it's the
Oh.
kids.
Oh.
They were up here munching on it. They wouldn't share with me. 250 B and C on the gate. Second motos, we're rolling through it. That came out all right, Jeff.
Yeah, it'll should really go by quick.
I'm gonna give you your screen back because I can't connect to the database.
Yeah, no worries.
So we'll get that for you because then it'll be the other announcer screen. It shows
It'll all
you.
be there.
First,
Yeah.
second, and overall,
shows you
where
where
they're
they're
at.
at
The first
as they're
moto,
running.
where they fit, and the overall.
I'll try to get it out.
Yeah, it'll show you all that when you get the right screen.
Yeah, but
Okay.
what happened was he started using this because we couldn't connect to the database.
Okay.
So we'll just have to,
We'll figure it out.
yep, we'll get you. We'll get it. We'll
All
get
right,
it for you.
thanks, Tracy.
Yep.
All right, the gate is down. 250B off the gate. 250C coming out next. There he goes. Good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the second motos. Things are going to roll by quick now. Track's in good shape, getting better all the time, getting better every lap. Sun's trying to peek its way out a little bit here at Doublin Gap. Where were you yesterday? All right, racing action is red hot. What do I got? I got 250 B and C on the track. 250 A and B is history. 25 A and B, I'm sorry. Jim Bull, Brad Magazine, calling all the action live from Doublin Gap. Looks like Matt Matlin's still out front there. Coming around, get a green flag. 250B racing action. Next time I saw Matt race, he was still on 85. We'll blow up quick. Timmy Beans in second, and Malachi Kraft. I do not see. He went down pretty hard. He did get that one. I do not see. He hit hard. After the first moto winner, so if Pete stays there, he'll get the overall today in the 250B division. 250C starting coming out. I got Austin Hughes Dash out front, followed by Lucas LaCourchik and Cash Ridgely. Those guys are all battling up front in that first division. Austin right now is running in the overall position if he can hold off Lucas to the end of the race, but we got 3 laps to go. We'll see what happens. Both riding in Husqvarnas. Blake Eckenbach is a third. Eckenlaub is a third, followed by Daniel McCutcheon rounding out the top 5. Racing is getting red hot here, boys and girls. Don't go anywhere. Next up on the gate, 85, 12 to 15, and 9 to 11. Racing action. Right now we got 250 B and C on the track. Matt Matlin's got a 5-second lead, and Malachi Kraft is a ways back. Hit hard. I'm guessing the bike's okay. I'm guessing he's okay. But certainly not running at his full potential, I'm sure. 250C racing. We got a battle, top 3, man. Who knows how it's going to turn out? Stick around and see. All right, 2 laps down. 2 laps down. This 250B action is getting good. Timmy Beam's not backing off. He's only a second behind. Pushing Matt Matlin for sure. Let's see what happens. He's looking for a pass here. Trying to come outside on him. Back pushing in. Good racing action. Everybody's doing here, man. We are going down into the pond. Both these divisions are got good battles going on. We'll see what happens when he pours out the Tuesday elsewhere. I don't know if he still called that or not. That's what it was tonight. This is going to help build a lot of these platforms out here. We use track and every day. Austin Hicks back in first place, followed by Lucas. Unfortunately, first second, Chad Bridges is still third, but he's falling back some. The pace up front and running hot. In the back there. TBD, Matthew Matt is pull ahead a little bit. See what happens next time around. Racing is red hot in these 250 divisions. Let me tell you. If things stay as they are in the C division, it looks like Austin Hughes Dash is going to come away with the overall win over Lucas LaCourchik. They're swapping back and forth here on these motos. Let's see what's going on over here. It looks like maybe Beam got by. I don't know. It's hard to tell. If he was on the number plate, he did. Looks like Timmy Beam got by Matthew Matlin somewhere back in the back section of the track. I know he was right on him going down into the pond there. Malachi Kraft, I'm not sure if he's still out on the course or not. .250C racing action. It looks like Austin's got almost a 4-second lead on Lucas. If it stays that way, he's going to end up with the overall win here. We're swapping 1-2, motors 1 and 2 on the day. Good stuff is what we love to see. What races are made of, man. '85, 12 to 15, and '85, 9 to 11 on the gate. Getting ready for their second moto drop. I got 12 to 15 division. I got Jason Puzak, Easton Rita, Mason Yeager, Samuel Muhammad, Grayson Waller, Colton Floyd, Waylon Bertoni, and Bryson Mack. 9 to 11 division. Ethan Applerat and Zachary Gordon on the line, waiting for those gates to drop. First moto. Gordon took the win in the 9 to 11 division. Ethan Hammond is the winner. Sunshine is coming out. The wind's calming down. We're taking a plane to Florida, man. It's getting nice. We got tight racing back down here in the back section of the track. Checkered flag is out. Checkered flag is out for Timmy Beam, I believe. Timmy got the second moto win. That one. Give him a 3-1 versus a 1-2. That one still may get the overall. I'm not sure on that score. I'll have to check with the scoring powers that be. Great racing. Here at Double Gap. 85, 9 to 11, 85, 12 to 15 on the gate. Looks like Austin Udash is going to hold off for the win over Lucas Lakorchik in the 250C division. They swapped motos in the first round. Gates up, gates down, and away they go. 85cc, 12 to 15 on the track. Through the first turn, everyone clean. At 325, take the order. Going out to a lead, we got tight down for second. 125, 5 and 106. Golf course. All right, this wind's giving me a little bit of a headache, but we're going to get through it, right? Can't beat me. All right, Timmy Bean takes the win in the B division, and Austin Hughes-Dash comes in first in the C division. 85cc racing action is on the track now. Keegan Lerman took the first moto win in the 12-15 division. Zachary Gordon won 85, 9 to 11. Let's see what happens this time around. These boys came to race. Yes, they did. We'll get you some results on the fast lap times when they come by. Up next, 30 feet, 30 bucks. $60 on the gate. Wait for that gate drop. Green flag is out. First lap is over. I got the 325 of Tracy Walters in first place. He took second in the first moto. We're now another flip. Got a good lead. Substantial lead. Wait for my timing to turn over. Green 25. Nice lead. Battle for second between the 1 5. Let's see what happens there. Good stuff. It just keeps getting better as the day goes on. Why isn't my timing working? All right. Seems I've lost connection with my timing over here. Nothing's refreshing. 250 B and C is the last I got. We got 85s on the track right now. We'll have to play it by ear and call it the old-fashioned way. What's that?
Hit refresh on the screen.
I did.
You did?
I did. Watch, we'll get up here and it'll be refreshed. Oh. I'm just trying to get this. I'm telling you.
All you have to do is call me Jim.
Actually, this is what we did last night, but you know.
You can do like Jeff does. Just yell down.
Oh, yeah. All right, 85cc racing action out on the track. 9 to 11 division. Deegan McElrath is in front again. Oh, he was second up first moto. Zachary Gordon. We could have a complete turnaround here. Trout. They just love to mess with me. Zachary Gordon is in first place, followed by Deegan McElrath. That's how they finished 1-2. First set of motos in a 12 to 15 racing. Trayson Walters is up front. He's got a 12-second lead over Keegan Learman. He finished second in the first moto. Jason Poole of Puzak up in the third now. 14 seconds back. Good stuff. These boys want to win. Track's coming around great. Lap times are a little faster than the first motos. Good stuff. Here we go. +30 BC and 60 plus on the gate. B riders, Brian Monroe, and Tyler Adams in that B division. 30 C, Cody Ernst, Tom Miller, Ryan Sibley, Kyle Ritter, Christopher Yoder, Jacob Gardner, and Dakota Gordon. Ray Henry and Brian Sender is going to round out the top group there. All right, out on the track. We got the white flag out on the 85cc racers, 9 to 11, 12 to 15. We got Zachary Gordon in first place, followed by Deegan McElrath. Trayson Walters leads the 12 to 15 group, followed by Keegan Learman and Jason Puzak. Learman won that first moto with Walters in second, so we'll see what happens this time around. Walters could take the overall. Second moto to top four. That's just from the announcement point of view. So we got to get the official scoring downstairs. Up next. 30 B and C. Still YouTube live, and it's still a couple people hanging on watching our live broadcast. We appreciate that. Let you follow all the racing action here from Doublin Gap and beyond. We're going to call out and put that in the book. I got too many piles of paperwork, so I'm starting to get confused now. I got to call the girls up here to help me on the computer. I'm in trouble. I'll figure it out. It'll get better as we go, peeps. Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for putting up with me, Jim Bull, Brett Magazine, track announcer 2026 at Doublin Gap Motorsports. Motocross Park, not Motorsports, Doublin Gap MX Park. There you got it. 30B, 30C. White flag is out on the 85s. You got a checker ready to fly. Checker flag ready to fly for Trayson Walters. I think they call him Trey. Still showing Keegan in second place. If my calculations are right, Trey should come out on top for the overall. Good racing, boys. $30+ BC up next. That's some 60+ guys hanging around just for fun. $85 guys finishing up their day on the track here. Surface looks really nice out there. For what Mother Nature threw at us this week. $30B, Brian DeMuro out of New Bloomfield, PA, took the win in the first moto, followed by Tyler Allen. 30+ C winner was Cody Ernst, and 60+ was Rick Barrett. First moto. Lights are fired. Now they're ready to get it done for their second motos of the day. Coming to you live on YouTube. We'll have our radio station back up, hopefully by the next round, 95.9 on the FM dial. You can tune in that way. You can tune in on YouTube. Watch live time. Here we go. Gate is down. Racing up front. You wouldn't know there were 30+ guys that are out here getting 9-1-6 all day long. Hey, two folks, let's see what happens. The race is good. So we got like practice to come out. All right, this weekend. Practice day yesterday. We pushed through the mud, and great racing. Turns out to be some great racing here today. Track coming around nice. Not a lot of racers, but a lot of fast racing. Join us March 21st and 22nd for our next round at the PAMX Series race here at Doublin Gap. More chance for you to get prepared for the upcoming LLQ. March 27th through the 29th, we'll have a practice day on Friday to get to know the track, and then 2 full days of racing on the 23rd and 29th. Full vendors here. There may be some RV spots left for that weekend. You'd have to check with the powers that be downstairs. All right, Hero made the pass, coming around and back into first place. Got 25, 30+ B division over Tyler Adams. DeMuro took the win in the first moto. Hold on, we'll get the overall for the day. Green flag out. First lap done. 60 plus guys are coming around. I got Rick Barrett first, followed by Brian Scepter and Greg Henry. Barrett won the first moto. Henry was second and Scepter third. Let's see how they finish up here. 30 plus C. I got Ryan Shiflett ahead of Cody Ernst right now. Less than a second separates them. Thank God for the girls downstairs, all this live timing, all this paperwork they give me. I just got to figure out how to keep that straight, and we'll be in great shape. Next round, we're hoping to have a camera attached to get some on-track racing action for you, along with the audio call to make it even more exciting. 30 plus C, going at it. Up next, we have our schoolboy divisions and the women's class loading up on the gate. 30C action right now. I have Ryan Shiflett leading the lead with Cody Ernst in second, followed by Tom Miller, Christopher Yothers, and Kyle Ritter from Stevenson, Virginia. Guys and gals are all doing a great job out here this weekend. Fighting this extra 300 bike. That's through the rut, blood, clear. You know what I'm saying? That's where it is. Again, folks, please remember on your way out to dispose of your trash. Get it out there in the dumpster by the gate on the way out. We'd appreciate that very much. And also no dumping of gray water, black water on the drive on the way out or on the roadway when you're leaving, heading north, south, east, west, any direction. We appreciate that a lot. Please clean up after your pets, pick up your trash. We take pride in the facility here. I want to keep it that way for you. We thank you very much for abiding by the rules. We don't like rules, but they're in place for a reason. So, all right, where are we at? Greg Henry moves into second. With Brian Sumner back, just like that first set of motos. Could end up the same way as we did the first go around. Shiflett still holding off Ernst in the C division. We'll soon get that white flag out for the last lap. Next time they come around. First set of races. The women's division, Nikki Dalla, Nicholas Finale, Angel Wheeler, Howard, we'll see what happens. The big flag there. White flag is out. This set is 30 plus BC and 60 plus. Stands right now. Looks like De Niro has the overall wrapped up in the B division. Ryan Shiflett and Cody Ernst. Cody got first in the first moto, and Ryan was third. And they're running 1-2 in this division. Oh, Cody just moved into first. first place that last lap around. So Cody's going to end up with your overall. Nothing changes there. 60 plus looks like the same results as the first round. Rick Barrett first, Gregory Henry in second, and Brian Semder in third. Great job, everybody. We're coming up on race number 5. We're going to stay live through race 5, 6, and 7. Then we're going to shut that program down for the day. We'll stick around to the end of the motos and keep all the action for you. We appreciate you guys tuning in and watching our first ever live YouTube show from the track. They're long, but you know the race order. You can take it home with you and kind of fast forward through to where you want to be, or you can sit watch the whole thing. Great entertainment. Watch it with the grandparents. Have a class party, whatever. Bring everybody around and let them watch. Let them hear the racing action, or they have to look at me, right? But we're hoping to get some video from the track in upcoming episodes. And don't hate me if that doesn't happen, but I'm going to give it my all to pull that off. I thought I had it figured out today, but I go home and get with my son-in-law. He's the techie in the family, and he'll help me figure that out before we get back here for the next round. So there you have it, folks. Checkered flag is out for this Motos racing action. Brian DeMiro comes across in first place in the 30B division. Tyler Adams in second. Looks like Cody Ernst's going to end up with the overall in the C class, with Rick Barrett taking your 60-plus win. Next up, we got schoolboy racing action on the gate, ready to rock. Love these schoolboy classes. They go, go, go. So, yeah, I got all kind of fancy colors over here flashing on my board. I don't know what they mean, but I'll figure them out as we go.
If you got any tips or tricks for me as the announcer here, or not to talk about, just come on over and say, hey, here's an idea. Okay. Get your name wrong, please let me know. Know your name, please tell me who you are. Love to talk about you. Make you even more famous than you already are. That's my goal. That's my goal. All right. Cool boy and women. Here we go. Wheels in the air. Outside grab, he's back up and on. That makes me happy. But it's outside I'd love to see all these ladies out in front. 121, 121. Thank you to Tractor for getting things really in shape. Thank you to Mother Nature for changing the tune and letting the rain stop and the wind blow, sunshine. Moonshine, sunshine. Where's Matt?
Anyhow, here we are, Doublin Gap Moto 2, Round 2, 2026 race series. First race in 2026, but it's actually our second round for points in the 2026 racing series. Need clarification on that, check with the ladies down in the scoring booth online. We run our last race of the year as the first round of the new season to get things kicked off. Always been done that way here for as long as I can remember. It seems to work great. Back crap. Oh, we almost went down again. Great way to challenge the muscle memory, the skill.
weekend racing like this. Lots to learn. I'd like to thank the Jensen family for allowing me to come back and work in their booth. Saw the race action this year. They are able to help out. I may be doing a few photos. You guys know in the past I've done a lot of photo work and magazine work. I don't think I'll be doing a lot of that from here on out, but you never know. I've got a camera in my hand right now. I really want to take pictures, but I don't know what it's like. I'm gonna write it back down. I got it works. I'm always going to come to do a blog, talk about things after the fact, and promote on social media. So here we have it. What's going on? Schoolboy 2, we got one rider on the track, Malachi Kraft, but we're thankful that he's up and riding. He hit pretty hard in that last B-Moto. Schoolboy 1, 12 to 17. Trent Pence is in first, followed by Joseph Feidler and Daniel McCutcheon. And that's how they finished in the first moto. So if things don't change, that's what's going to end up for the overall winning class. What do I got going on? Gwen Stone's out front. She finished second in the first motos. So we'll see what happens there. I'm going to keep using this laptop. I'm going to have to get me another mouse up here to make life a little easier because I'm old school. A mouse in the house. My wife keeps telling me there's mouse running around upstairs in my house, but I haven't been able to catch them. That doesn't mean they're not there, though. Gwen Stone's in first place right now, followed by Angel Wheeler. Angel stepping up. She finished fourth in the first moto, so that'll be a great improvement for her. She'll get that track dialed in. Gabriella Naylor is currently running in third place, and she took the overall or the win in the first moto. So it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out here to the end. Women are really mixing it up here in this second round of motos that Doublin down. Gabriella's down from Irville, New York, and Gwen's from Amsting, Connecticut. So definitely have some folks traveling in here. We'll see these names back again in a few weeks for our LLQ here, March 27th through the 29th, I'm sure. You can start praying a lot for good weather for them, too. More, and not late. Right? Okay. Malachi Kraft, and run out front. Schoolboy 2, looks like the order has not changed there. Trenton Pence is in first, followed by Joseph Feidler, Daniel McCutcheon, bringing up third place in that division. And then we'll see how this women's class, the white flag is out. We'll see how things end up here. Try and do some math on who's winning what. So right now, coming around Malachi, got the one, the only race is Schoolboy 2. Trenton's got a pretty tight there between him and Fiverr. Fiverr's fast, 1.6 seconds. Not a big lead, so we'll see what happens there. Over in that girls division, and it's tight there too. Gwen Stone's ahead by 2 seconds with Angel Wheeler only another 1.5 back. So we will see how that plays out. What's that? 65, CC, racing action on the gate, 7 to 9, 2 to 11. We got a couple of things are tight up front there, so we'll see how that ends up working out. One of the last out there, checker flag's going to fly next time around here when they get to the finish line, and we'll see what happens. Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. You got to love racing action at Doublin Gap. We're down to 4 viewers. We're 2 hours and 41 minutes into our live broadcast. I love it that people are hanging on and watching. Is there anything in the chat? If you're chatting, we're watching. Gretchen Miller says we're watching. Thank you, Gretchen Miller. I haven't even thought about looking at the chat until 2 hours and 41 minutes into the show. I'll figure that part out too. This might be more than a one-man job. I don't know, especially if your name is Jim Bull. We appreciate you watching. Let us know how we're doing.
give us any ideas that might help the show be a little better. I know I'm walking away a lot. We're going to try and get the cameras with some racing action this next race here coming up. Good Lord willing. So we'll see what happens. All right. White flag is still out on the women. And that checker's going to fly soon on that schoolboy action. But the women are coming through. And we'll see what that looks like. Checkered flag is out for Malachi Craft in the schoolboy 2 division. Schoolboy 2 division. Schoolboy 1. Let's see who's coming around. The race order has not changed. That rider, it looks like that race order has not changed at this point in the women's division, but they're all packed up there pretty tight. Schoolboy 1, Trenton Pence holds off, Joseph Feidler and Daniel McCutcheon in third there, and that's how they finished the first set of motos around. So that'll probably stick for overall finishes that way. All right. 65's on the gate. They're anxious, chomping at the bit, ready to go. Ready. Rocking ready. You got it, baby. I'm getting all my documents all disorganized. I don't have a clue what's going on. Surprise. Everybody remember Gomer Powell. Surprise. Who's going to win this photo? The ladies are still on the track. Schoolboy racing is over. But we got some different results in the first set of motos here. And we'll see who comes down with it overall. Right now, it looks like Gwen Stone is running up front ahead of Gabriella Naylor. So if that ends up staying that way, they will swap moto wins with Gwen Stone coming out for the overall on top. Angel Wheeler really stepped up her game in the second moto and is running third place up from fourth. These girls are fast. All right, Jim Bull's still live. 65s are on the track. All right. Using my sandal to hold my papers down so they don't blow away in the wind. These boys are ready to rock, and the gate is down for the 10 to 11-year-olds. The 11-year-olds, the gate is down. 7-9, ready to go. Everyone through the first turn clean. That's what we like to see. Looks like the number 45, Roxanne Weber's out front, followed by the 56, Seth Miller, and the 61 of Jackson Petro on the gas cab. Look at that. You still can't see me. You might be able to hear me now. I was outside. I like going outside. I don't know how to get all my equipment out there. Everything's wired, you know? Nothing wireless going on here. 65, 7 to 9-year-olds coming around. And I got a number on the front, but nothing on the side. I look like the number 13 of Wyatt or Toti, but I can't be certain. Followed by Adley Van Der Rest. That's in big air. All these doubles going down through here. All right. Thanks for tuning in. We are on race number 6. We're going to run race number 7, and then we're going to shut that YouTube live down. Just because we'll have all the classes featured on the show for today. Future events, we might just do one moto. We might do both motos. We'll have to wait and see. Depends on whether we can get that camera going and whether that's more than a one-man job or not. So thanks for coming out and listening, watching, tuning in, and bringing your racing to Double Gas. Down on the track. 65. I got over
A, B, and C up that. A, B, and C. Which is really good race. I got two fast. First motor, so let's see what happens this time around. Thanks for watching. Again, please dispose of your trash properly on the way out there at the gate, at the dumpster for us, please, and no dumping any gray or black water on the lane or the roads going out. Also, we have that walking path down below there. That's a county-operated walking trail. Please don't go down there with your scooters, your buggies, your electric vehicles, your bicycles, motorized vehicles. That's a walking path only, and we need to keep it that way. So we don't think we had any trouble there this weekend, and we appreciate that a lot. But we just like to put those friendly reminders out there that that path is made for walking. That's not a racetrack. That's not a practice track. That's not a drag race track or any of that too. But all we want to do, and I'd love to do it all too, but we can't. So we gotta follow the rules. Keep racing green. That doesn't count. Keep racing green, yes. Over and over and over, right? What's going on? It's 65cc racing action out on the track. I got 65s coming around. Roxanne Weber is in first place in the 10 and 11 division, followed by Seth Miller and Jackson Petro. Right now, I got Wyatt Bertodi in first place in the 7 to 9, followed by Vander Rest, and I'll tell you soon who else. Got some lappers in there already, man. Braxton Adams is a third, followed by Camden Vanilla, 65, 7 and 9, doing good. I'm not making fun of anybody's name. Please don't take it that way. I know names are very important and personal to people. If I am saying your name wrong, please let me know. You can send me a message. Of course, I kind of read it then. You got to come and say it to me. Jim, this is how you say my name, and I will gladly do it because I know how important names are. It's our whole identity, our whole personality. Green flag is out on 65. Racing action here at Doublin Gap. Moto number 2. Moto number 2. How did we finish in the first moto? Wyatt Bertoli took first. He's running in first place again. All right. Vander Rest moved up. He's in second from third. Roxanne Weber took the win in this 10 to 11 division as well. So right now, orders are running pretty similar. The first moto results. We'll see what happens. So it's all said and done. Brap Magazine on Facebook will get you all the links to our YouTube shows, to my blogs, anything that we might do, any pictures. Check out Cody for all the photo, track photos here. And who's most down? Who's on for that? Great job. Okay. Fans still going up here, I think. Open sign still there. You can run through lunch. Yeah, we got a few more motos to race and get through the rest of our day. 5 on the track. We'll see if we get my work around. We'll go into our open racing action. And after that open mode, I'm going to take a little break. We're going to shut down the YouTube show. And I'm going to go find another show. We want to thank you all for coming out and racing with us this weekend here. We appreciate you taking it. $65cc racing action, 7 to 9. Wyatt Bertoli, Haven Vander Rest, and Braxton Adams leading the pack right now in 10-11 racing with Weber, Miller, and Petro. Weber, Miller, and Petro, same results as the first round. Still don't see that white flag yet, so we got more racing to go.
What else we need to tell you guys? We've been through it all, I guess. March 21st and 22nd, our next race here at Doublin Gap. MDRA, if you need your MDRA card, come on down, get signed up. That way you're ready for our series kicking off in April at Tomahawk. Gonna be a good one. Thanks to everyone that came out and raced, everyone that worked here and volunteered here this weekend to make it a successful weekend. White flag is out on 65cc racing action. Oh, Vander Rest into first place in the 7 and 9 division. Look at that. Look at that. So we got Vander Rest in first, Vanilla in second, and Bertozzi dropped back to third, fourth actually. I don't know if he fell down or had to run off the track or what, but this could change everything. Vander Rest went third in the first moto. He's running first now. That would give him a 4. What did Vanilla do? 2-2-4. That's going to Vander Rest. Vander Rest maybe going to grab the overall here today. Check with the official scoring in the bottom of the tower there, but that's my prediction if nothing changes to the end of this moto. And Roxon Weber, Seth Miller, and Jackson Petro are running 1, 2, and 3 in that 10-11 class, and probably will finish out the day in that order. Yeah, there's a 20-second lead over Miller by Roxon Weber. Good stuff. I love this mix-up racing. I hate follow the leader. I like to see these battles out here on the track. Congrats to everybody for your jobs well done. Yep, they open A, B, and C on the gate, ready to rock. Little shoe drop the gate on the gate. Keep that live for you. I'm sure that when I walk outside, you guys can't hear what I'm saying on here. So I got a habit of walking outside. I like to be outside, but when I'm in here, I can't hear what's going on out there. So we'll figure it out, right? Okay. We got almost 3 hours into this show, which is way cool. I was reading the other day, I think the longest YouTube live ever was like 713 hours. I don't even know how to do that math. 713 divided by 24, right? Just for something to do, because I'm getting bored. I'm not getting bored really, but I need something more to talk about. That's all. 713 hours divided by 24 hours in a day. 29 days someone did a YouTube live for. What do you do for 29 days? You just turn it on and let it run to get the Guinness Book of World Record? I don't know. Checkered flag is out on the 65cc racing action 10-11 division. Roxon Weber, Seth Miller, Jackson Petro. Okay, that's how they finished the first time around, I believe. So we should stick our overall that way. Looks like Hadley, Vander Rest in the 7-9 division may come up with the overall over Camden Vanilla. Okay, and Wyatt Bertozzi is going to drop back there. Currently running
in third, and I think had a first place finish 4. Yeah, going to be 4-4-4 across the board the way it looks, with Van der Rest taking the win. All right. We get the rest of these 65 in. Finish the lap.
Ryan Cahill, second.
Open B, open C. Never know. All right. Keep this down on the UP classes. Line around here with us this weekend. Dustin Miller on the alcohol. With Myers on the already. 2 hours on that whole top. Now Crab is right behind him. On 40 seconds ATL. And back from there. So the people push down. Yeah. Good riders. I'm missing a couple since the first moto. That's great down here. Two guys, Will Court, and Ridley. Very great battle. Ridley, I think, third overall. I'm going to say these 2 guys up front are battling out through a long. See how it goes. All right, I'm walking away from my live shots again. So let me get back in here and finish this up for you guys and gals. We appreciate you tuning in to our first ever YouTube live from the racetrack at Doublin Gap MX here in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. We aim to bring more of these to you. We'll check the views and the likes and the comments. Throw some comments out, please. We want to know if you guys like this. It takes a lot of work, okay? It takes a lot of work, so please let us know what you think of it. If you like it, if you want us to keep doing it. I think if we could get some on-track video and add the audio to it, it'll be super duper cool. But we got to be smart enough to figure that out, or maybe just a matter of spending enough money to make that work. I downloaded some software earlier today, and that just messed with me. I thought I had it, but I had to delete some stuff there last minute trying to get this live going. So we'll go home. We'll try and figure it out and make it work out for next time around. We're back March 21st and 22nd here at Doublin Gap is our next round. Looks like Dustin Miller heard me talking and said, I'm going to show that Jim Bull guy. I'm going to gap these guys a little bit. He's an A-rider. He should. So I don't know if he's got a helmet cam, YouTube playing on his iPad in the background while he's racing or his iPod. I don't know. You can tell I'm old, right? Malachi Craft is in second place, being first in Open B, followed by Matthew Bailey. And these open divisions. Pretty consistent finishes there today by those groups. Open C class, Austin Hughes Dash won the first moto there in Open C. We'll see what happens here. Austin's running first after the first lap with Lucas Laporte right behind him, followed by Cash Ridgely. That's kind of the way they finished up the first set of motos. So let's see if that's now. Austin's got about a 2-second lead on Lucas right now. We'll see how that goes. And then Ridgely's like 11 seconds back. So he's going to settle in back there. We'll let the 2 guys up front fight it out. And we'll see what happens with the rest of them. Like I said, Dustin Miller must have heard me talking to him because I had crap right on his butt there in the first motor. But he must have turned it up a notch as he's pulling ahead and putting some gap between those guys. Good job, Dustin. Let's get some more A guys out here next time to watch, compete with him, and see what happens. And I don't get a lap time how far back Malachi is from Dustin because they are in different classes. Not too far, let me tell you though. 2001, 2002. Maybe 3 seconds. Miller might be up 3 seconds on Kraft. We'll see how it finishes toward the end. I'm sure he'll hold on though. He's got that A-rider experience. And Malachi's young. I think Malachi's 15 or 16 years old.
I'm surprised he's up here running this good with some of these guys. He's been riding a long, long time. He's one of those kids that started way back when I was around before. He's been out here getting racing in his veins. I know his copy does. So it's cool for all these guys and gals. And let's get everyone home safe today. And we thank you all for coming out, watching our show, listening to the broadcast. We'll stay. I'm going to get another sandwich here after this moto, and we'll come back and catch the last couple motos of the day for you. We appreciate you listening to me. Give us some comments on the video, some feedback in the chat, whatever that takes. Walk up to me at the track, say hi, tell me I smell. I don't care. You say something, right? Jim Gould, Rap Magazine, rapmag.com, official track announcer at Doublin Gap in 2026. I don't think you'll see me anywhere else this year, kids. I got a pretty tight budget at home. I'm a realtor. I'm slow right now because we're coming out of winter, but things are going to ramp up here soon. I got a great team of realtors I work with in my brokerage that can back me up, but I'm only committed to the 10 races here at Doublin this year. There may be a special assignment or two that might pop up that I can consider if it fits my schedule, but you'll mostly see me here at Doublin Gap in 2026 covering this great race series. Don't forget your live score, fast laps, doublingapmx.com. You can link it all from there. I still got my 29 days up for my longest YouTube video ever. I think someone did 713 hours. It's 29 days. What do? Set it up and watch the train go by, watch the cars go by, watch the people go by. You could probably pull that off and people would watch it, right? You know we all love being people watching, right? Don't give anybody any ideas. I wonder if you'll see any more of these pop up from any other racetracks this year. Dustin Miller is still out front, followed by Malachi Kraft. There's in another division, but they kind of got a little battle going on out there. And Matthew Bailey, I don't see him right now, but I'm sure he's somewhere out here on the track keeping pace. There he comes over finish line. White flag is out. Okay. Malachi's about 35 seconds behind, or not Malachi. Matthew's about 35 seconds back behind Malachi. All right. What's going on in that C division? Hughes Dash in first, Lakorchuk in second, and Ridgely in third. Austin's got about an 8-second lead right now over Lucas, and if it's, nothing crazy happens, they're going to finish it on that way. Great racing today here. Love seeing all the old faces. Love meeting the new faces. Oh, man, I tell you what, Malachi Kraft was right there trying to make the move on Dustin, and he fell over on the outside, trying to make that pass around the outside there. That would have been something to see, but I think that Dustin can breathe a little bit now. He's rather tuned down and out, drop the gear down, float through the rhythm section of that. Hopefully, Malachi is he's back up on the bike and he's got a weight on him. Shake his hand, give him a fist bump, talk about sportsmanship. I love to see this at Doublin Gap. Become two class racers. Dustin Miller and Malachi Kraft. Good stuff. Should have had a picture of that. So Dustin holds on for the win in the Open A division. Val, you should have seen that, man. I was outside rapping. You probably didn't even hear it. Malachi was right on Dustin. Fell down back here, trying to make the pass. Must have got sucked into a rut. Okay, got back up. He's fine. Kept going, and Dustin waited up for him at the finish line. Of course, he crossed the head of him. Fist pump, high five, rock on, baby. I love it. Great way to end our live YouTube show from Doublin Gap. Thank you all for watching. All I have to do now is to figure out end stream. They make it easy. Go over here. I can't even see over my glasses. I'm going to turn the mic off because you guys can still hear me on the live stream. I got more racing going on out here. Yeah. So